Oh, blikata, CDC getting blikata. Getting blikata, CDC getting blikata. Ryan Praise. Bakujere osa, we osa, CDC family. We osa to appreciate. Bakujere osa, yes, CDC family. We also go appreciate what you are doing outside. We also CDC family. We also go appreciate what we are doing outside. We also CDC family. We also go appreciate what you are doing outside. We also CDC family. We also go appreciate what you are doing outside. We also CDC family. We also go appreciate what we are doing. We also. I say we also, Sidishan people also. We also. No matter what they say, no matter what they do, Liberian people love you, yeah. We don't know what they want from you, hey. They bring a question.
Iowa.
Without the calculator, they bring the check.
Here we come.
You keep on giving the checkmates.
From December 27th to the 28th of 2024, seditions in the U.S. honor the banner of the reformers are going to definitely be in Iowa. Join us right there in Iowa and let's have a nice time.
No matter what they say, no matter what they do, Sidishan, love you, everybody love you, marketeers love you, all the students love you, we outside, Sidishan outside, papi, we outside, to appreciate you, we outside, to appreciate you, we outside, Sidishan outside, we outside. Sidishan osa, we osa, everybody osa, we osa, marketeers osa, we osa, all the students osa, we osa, all the old man osa, we osa, all the pape osa, we osa, Bakujere osa, we osa, Sidishan osa, Sidishan osa, Bakujere osa, we osa, CDC family. We also do appreciate what we do outside, yes. CDC family. We also do appreciate what we do outside, yes. CDC family. We also do appreciate what we do outside, yes. CDC family. We also do appreciate what we do outside, yes. CDC family. We also do appreciate what we do outside, yes. CDC family. We also do appreciate what we do. You can even buy all the professionals, or you can even buy all the defenders. Hey, when we're too ready, you will give me Isa Osa. When we're too ready, you will give me Ziggy Zaga. In the past, you know where you care about of the way.
Iowa. Here we come, Iowa.
We're too bad. Ziggy Zaga. We're too bad.
From the 27th of December to the 28th, Sedition, we are Shians. Power of the Propo, we were all together in Iowa for a strategic retreat. All of you are welcome.
We also do appreciate what we do outside, yes. CDC family. We also do appreciate what we do outside, yes. CDC family. We also do appreciate what we do outside, yes. CDC family. We also do appreciate what we do outside, yes. CDC family.
From the 27th of December to the 28th,
CDC family.
Sedition, we are Shians. We'll be in Iowa, celebrating and appreciating, having a strategic retreat.
It's here. This is it.
All right, so fellow Liberians, home and abroad, that's how we do it right here. Those of you who have joined us, we want to say please do us a favor. And that favor we require of you is to kindly hit for us the share button. Share with as many friends as you can share with. share with various platforms, and let's have a very, very wonderful time. Let's have a very wonderful time. This evening is going to be very interesting. This evening is going to be very, 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 very important that you share with friends, family members, because we are going to be discussing a lot. We want to again use this time to welcome all of you and to appreciate you for your presence. All we want you to do is to kindly hit for us the share button. Kindly hit for us the share button. Share with friends, share with family members, and let all of them know that we are here. We are here. So we're going to have a special guest. It's going to be a special guest with us here today. Uh, I'm sorry, let me just put him at the back so that we can do this. Again, you can hit for us the share button, share with friends, share with family members, and we're all going to have a very wonderful time. So do us that favor, hit for us the share button in the Vera chat room. Today, fellow Liberians home and abroad, we are grateful to have with us a Liberian. We are grateful to have with us someone who have served his nation diligently in so many areas. We want to say welcome to the Honorable Janje. Honorable Janje Bape, you are highly welcome, sir. How are you, sir? You are on mute, so we'll appreciate for you to just. Hello? Hello? All right, so when it comes to technology, there are a lot of challenges. But don't worry, we are here. We are here. We are here. Yeah, we are here. Don't worry. We are here. Okay, I think he's back with us. He's back with us. Uh, so bear with us. It is very late from his end. It is very, very late from his end. We want to say welcome, Honorable Janje Bape. Welcome, sir. Hello? Hello? All right. I don't know what is happening from his end, but we will definitely get him on. And let's see. I think there is a need for us. If the need be, we will call him on directly. Yeah, we'll call him on directly. Okay. If the need be, we'll call him on directly. Okay. Honorable Janje, are you with us, sir? Hello, sir?
Yes, I'm with you.
All right. Okay. Okay. That's good. I know that there are challenges, especially with the internet, but we can do this.
now.
Hello?
No problem.
Okay. 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 So I show you are getting me right. Hello?
I'm getting you right. I'm getting you right now.
Okay, fine. Okay. 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 That's good. That's good. So again, I want to welcome you under the Palava Hut. It is always a privilege for us to have people like you here as we discuss issues of national
No, it was.
importance. Thank you so, so very kindly. Thank you so very kindly. So, okay, I think what we are going to do is I might call him, call him directly on the line. Let me see if I can call him on his WhatsApp. Uh, All right. So let's see if we can call him on his WhatsApp. Hello? Yeah, I'm on. Yeah, I'm on the show. So let's see if we can call him on his WhatsApp number. So let's see if we can call him. Let's just play something here while we get ready to call him on his WhatsApp number. So let me bring you what I'm supposed to bring you here. While this is playing, then we can do what we're supposed to do behind the scene. So just bear with us. Let's be able to do what we are doing. Hello, sir. Hello? 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 Hello, sir? Hello?
I'm on a call. I'll call you back. I'm on a call. All right, my internet and I'm back.
All right. So I think the
All right.
internet is a bit better where you are right there. I think it's a bit better. You are getting me right? Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I'm getting you. I'm getting. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm hearing
fine,
you. I'm
fine.
getting you.
Yeah, I think that place is better. But let me just provide another alternative. If for any reason you are having an issue with the live feed, we can always do the communication through the WhatsApp if that will be okay for you. But I think for now you are okay. Where you are okay. But if you want me to also call you through the WhatsApp, I can call you and you can still be on the show.
Yeah, but let's see how this one goes. Then we can pick up from
Okay.
there as well.
Okay, okay, fine. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so we want to straightly go into our discussion for tonight. And like I said earlier, we want to thank you for
Okay.
accepting, our invite to come on the show so that we can discuss issue relative to Liberia. But let's first of all know who is Honorable Janji. Can you just give us a background of who you are, sir?
Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Cherry, for the invite and for the lot of good things you have done for our country. I can assure you that you're doing well, and Liberian people are following you from all walks of life. Again, my name is John J. Backwell, a son of Grand Bassa County, and I hold a degree in criminal justice and police administration from the African Methodist Episcopal Zion University, and also served as former political officers in the office of Honorable Gray, and I was later elevated as administrative assistant. And before them, I've been working with other civil society and pro-democracy group before. I was the chairman of the People to People Contact for Peace in Liberia. I was also the chairman for the Concerned Youth for Common Purpose from 2004 up to 2016. And also the Secretary General of Citizen United for Progress. And I've served the Congress for Democratic Change at many levels in different positions. And the former superintendent of Grand Pastor County, I was appointed by former President Weah in 2018. And I also served as the chairman of the National Superintendent Council for straight 2 terms, which means the 3 years under President Weah, I was the chairman of the Superintendent Council of the Republic of Liberia. I led the superintendents from Liberia to Sweden and other places on National Security Council training. So basically, I'm currently the chairman for Cry for Justice. It's a pro-democratic group in Liberia. And I'm also the chairman for Concern Liberia for the protection of our constitution and democracy in Liberia. So basically, that's the kind of person I am. And I'm here to share my thought with you on what will happen December 17th on Tuesday.
All right. Again, we want to say thank you so very kindly. You talk about your affiliation with all these other different political institutions. My question is, uh, are you currently a member of the CDC or a member of any political institution in Liberia?
I am a member of CDC.
A
I am
current
a member
member.
of CDC. Of CDC, yes.
Okay. So, tell us, one will ask a question. You are a member of a political institution, and you name two other different, or advocacy group that you are a part of. I mean, active part of in leadership. How do you dissect that? How do you, differentiate that from your political affiliation? How do we dichotomize your own, feeling when it comes to your opposition or your political involvement from that of your advocacy?
Firstly, Prince, let me say this to you. Our constitution lies about our affiliation with any institution of our choice. In fact, I'm a member of CDC. I'm on obligation to join any other institution for all march of our country. So I'm not an executive committee member of CDC. I could be even yes, executive committee member, still be lead for any organization as well. That's why the CDC it is a democratic other organization that in a day will so there's no ground for that. And anything I want to they want to who I am and who I am. So it does not remass our advocacy will not try to respond because it has been that way before.
I'm sorry, you are coming in a bit faint. We did not really get you very clear because there was a kind of uh, bumpy response from your end. Hello? Hello? All right, so fellow Liberian, as usual, we ask that you please hit for us the share button, share with friends, share with family members. We are in conversation with our Honorable Janji Bape, who is one of the head of a civil society group called Craft for Justice. So we are with him currently, and what we ask is that you kindly hit for us the share button. So let's see if we can get him on. It's challenging, but we know that we will get this done. If I think tomorrow we have to give it another time. We have to give it another time again tomorrow. So we'll bring him on again tomorrow. We'll look at that and we'll make an arrangement during the day. We think it will be better. Hello, Honorable Janje, are you getting us, sir?
No problem.
Hello, hello, sir.
You credit to
Uh, am I audible
are
from
you
your
getting
end?
me?
Yeah, I am getting you now. I'm getting you now.
Are you
Hello.
getting me? Are you getting me?
Yeah, I am getting you. Hello. Are you also getting me?
Yes, I'm hearing you from my end. Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
it's like
hearing you from my end. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's like from your end
yes,
there is a
yes,
delay.
I'm getting you, yes.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. So it's like from your end there is a bit delay. Like I said again, fellow Liberians, are you can uh, do us a favor, and that favor that require you to do us is to hit for us the share button. We are in conversation with Honorable Janje Bape, who is the chairman of the Craft for Justice Advocacy Group. Again, we want to say kindly hit for us the share button. We know that there are challenges, especially taking into consideration the time that we are calling him from Liberia. So bear with us. We are going to do everything to ensure that we can bring you the information. So we asked a question, and I think you were in the process of answering the question before we had the disruption there from your end. So we were asking, how do you dichotomize your activities from your political institution and from that of your, you know, advocacy group or those group that you are heading as an advocate?
Well, like I said to you, the group that we are heading, it is a pro-democracy group. I'm not an executive committee member of CDC, so we can affiliate with any institution for the forward march of our country, and that is why we have done over the years, plus more than 20 years in advocacy and political activism. It's no crime for affiliation. It's no crime. It's not forbidden. It is not against the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia. I can associate with any other organization of my choice while I am a member of CDC. So that's the fact, and we live with that. So I have no regret for being a member of CDC either, and I have no regret of also working with this pro-democracy group to make sure that we put government feet to the fire, make sure that the right thing happens for our people at the right time, make sure that constitution are not being violated by leaders of our country. So that is just it. So it had no banning effect on me. It had no negative effect on the CDC or neither the organization that I chair.
So we will be definitely joined by other panelists. They definitely going to be with us. They are definitely going to be with us. Other panelists are going to be with us just in a few minutes. They're going to be with us. So
No problem.
one would say that from what you have explained, I want us to clear this before we go into the crust of the issue or the meat of the issue. One would say, as one who affiliate with the CDC as an opposition that lost to the Unity Party, one way deduce that everything that you will be doing from the end of your political or from your advocacy group will be definitely against the government. One will also say, well, what can he show to us that he has been balanced in his advocacy, in his, his group dealings with political issue, social issue, and etc., etc. What is that you can point to anybody who will want to ask and say, if you are an advocacy group or you are a group that advocate for the Liberian people, what are those issues that you have ever spoke about when it comes to maybe the area that the government is doing well in, the area that the government is striving to make better? What has been your own role, or what have you done to show to the Liberian people that you are neutral when it comes to advocating for the rights of the Liberian people and putting government feet to the fire? What is that you
Well,
can point at?
thank you so much. There was a situation in King George where over 5 of our citizens were shot and gunned down by the state security forces. We didn't just go there and criticize government or the state security forces. We asked the government to establish an independent panel to investigate to know exactly what the altercation or how the altercation started. That's number one. That is the beginning and the inception of this government coming to power. We didn't stop there. When the demolition of people that within the very week of the alley, we didn't just condemn government. Government, these people have been here for so many years. Since they are in the alley, can we find a way forward to relocate them? You can point to that. More besides, my brother, there were many Liberians, including some of the UPs, who didn't support even the CDC. When they were dismissed, we asked government to do the right thing. If you don't want the people on your job, you must give a just benefit to them. You can point to several instances of our advocacy even before coming here. Our advocacy is not just because we're from CDC or no. I remember a point in time before 2016, We had an organization called Concern Youth for Common Purpose. We're facing roads. Jonathan Road, the records are there. At the time, Samuel Kofi, who was the public works minister, we bought cement to buttress national government efforts. Why the street that were in the opposition? We don't hit Liberia, but we formed this group to make sure that our voices be heard and make sure that government do the right thing for our people. Now, if we want to become a critic, want to ask a question, how can this man be neutral? You should be asking, do we form the COP that were against CDC as well? Because all of them came from the United Party, they came from Labrador or the Liberian People Party and different political institutions. So these are situations that you find yourself in because you believe that, look, the political party may have some way in dealing with their issue. But if you are a pro-democracy group, you have a way to voice an issue out while political people look for political means. So these are situations we are being involved with, and we'll continue to get involved with these things to make sure that the right thing happens for our people. And we hold no regret for our affiliation with any institution that will bring benefit to the Liberian people. I'm not hearing you.
All right. I'm sorry. We were on mute. So, like I said, we've been joined by one of our correspondent, one of our panelists who is in Liberia, Louis Ter. Louis Ter, you are welcome. So we've been joined by Louis Ter. As I said, we will also be joined by others on the platform as we go along. Now, you've just explained to us, and thank you so much for that, because it is important that before we start to discuss the issue, that this disclaimer and this, clarification are made so that people will understand the level from whence you come. Welcome, Louis. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much, Prince Sharif. It's good to be here this evening in Liberia. And let me say what's up to the former Superintendent of Gambaso County, John J. Vapor, who I hosted a few months ago on a law event. But also, I hope you're doing pretty good. It's been a while.
Thank you so much.
All right. So, at this time, my brother Louis, we are going to be grilling the argument of the Honorable Janji. Welcome again, and I want to say you are welcome. And to all those who will join us in this process, I want to say welcome to all of us. You've just listened to his introduction. We are now going to give you an opportunity to ask your introductory question or your opening remarks before we go into the crust of the issue. So it's over to you, sir.
Okay, I want to ask the superintendent. The former superintendent, we also want for content. The former superintendent. Few months back, we heard you was a chair group calling for a protest group. I still be correct. A few months back when I hosted you and someone else concerning the issue of who was suffering the country, who also bringing out a protest. With the look of things, with the current economic state of our country, where right now our internet data now is scarce, core is scarce, and no one know what happened to that plain protest. Are you guys plainly another one to advocate on behalf of Liberian people, or you guys are still watching the process?
Well, thank you so much for this beautiful question. You see, in advocacy no end, because there will be continuing issues that will come about, and you need to reach out to speak to those issues. Are these issues are still existing? Yes, they are still existing. Is the organization are still existing that we're hearing? Yes, they are still existing. First thing, yes, we announced an action a few months ago. At the time, the government had just gone to 6 months. Looking at prevailing circumstances People dismissing people because of political affiliation. People removing people from job because of their religious background. We thought it was to start speaking to the government, making them understand, putting them on record, so that they can know what they are doing. You is a journalist. When the government took over, all these missteps that we are seeing today, we documented all these missteps and start informing the authority thereby, making them to understand, look, this is not a way to govern. You came to power in 2023, where the margin of the election was just less than 1%. It shows that the country is divided, so you must tread on a path of reconciliation that everyone live together and everybody work together. I can vividly remember in 2018 when former President we won the election, there were over 70,000 civil servants who never supported him. 90% of those civil servants were people we saw with Unity Party t-shirts. Did the CDC government dismiss them? No. Kept them on the job and created a platform for other people to work together so that they can live in peace and harmony. On the contrary, when the United Party, the rescue people came to power, what we saw happening was the other way around, dismissing people because probably they see you wearing your party for paraphernalia and then they dismiss you arbitrarily. Many of these cases that happened, we saw tenure position being violated after Supreme Court had ruled that tenure position should remain until that tenure over. President Joseph Newman Boga, His Excellency, and his people, they went about to violate, disrespect the Supreme Court, and also grossly violated the Constitution by dismissing tenure official. So when these things were happening, and extrajudicial killing going on across the country, we couldn't sit and wait for political party to speak. I'm a Liberian. You are a Liberian as well. Should we sit and wait for political party ANC or CDC to speak? No. That is why we formed a pro-democracy group that metamorphosed into people that understand the situation about. And we will no regret for that. Yes, we announced our actions, and we gave the government a briefing space to see as to whether they're going to live within the domain or the comfort of the rule of law.
Did you get the government's briefing space, or you thought you did you get the government briefing space, or you didn't have the manpower or the willpower to pull out the number of people you think would come on the street on that day?
Not what we thought about. In pro-democracy group or civil society organizing grouping, what you need to do first is to confront those in leadership. What we did was to confront them, inform them, put them on record, document these actions, take it to the international partner, let them know these are situations that go on in the country.
But you gave her date. You got give her date for a protest. You give her. I hosted you. You got give her date for the protest. At the end of the day, Liberian people didn't hear nothing about that protest.
Mr. Louis,
yeah.
I'm here to speak to what the action will be on Tuesday. You brought the instance. I just try to clarify your doubt.
Okay. RSU.
To make sure that the right thing happen for our people in our country.
RSU.
So we announced playing action, and we didn't play action. We were to carry on that play action. Nothing changed. The government stayed in power for 1 year. So that's not the issue we're here for. Let us look at the issue that we are here for.
RSU.
Thank you so much, Honorable. We now have with us our own brother from all the way there, Europe. That is our brother Jake. My brother Jake, welcome, sir.
Salute to everybody. Salute to our guest, Janji. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So we have with us on the platform Janji, who is a member of an advocate group, and according to the information that we've gathered, that this particular group will be having, whether it be a protest or whatever it is. So we have him here on the show so that he can explain to us more, because Liberians in the US and in other areas are concerned. So again, I want to say welcome, and let's give you an opportunity so that he can hear from you too, or so that you can ask your
Yeah.
question or introduce yourself before we go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Brother Prince, and thank you to the guest, Janji. But Janji, I will get a few questions to ask you, not too much, because I
No
heard about
problem.
that. I heard about your protesting, the plenty protesting in Liberia. But Janji, first of all, I would like to ask you one question.
Go ahead.
I think I saw Luis calling you superintendent. You are former superintendent for Grand Bassa County.
Yeah, sure.
You in the CDC. You were part of the CDC party.
I am a member of the CDC party. Yes.
Are you a member of the CDC party?
Yeah.
So the protest you guys going to stage now in Liberia before the Christmas whatsoever, a CDC protest or a special group protest?
It's a non-partisan protest. It is a non-partisan protest. That is why those that we recruiting, mobilizing to come to the protest, nobody will wear UP t-shirt. Nobody will wear Liberia Action Party t-shirt. Nobody will wear Liberty Party t-shirt. Nobody will wear ANC t-shirt. Nobody will wear CDC t-shirt. Nobody will wear no political party t-shirt. The organizer of this institution, they're from diverse background, but they believe in the forward march of Liberia.
Okay. So what's the mission? What you're going to achieve? What you think you're going to achieve on the protest? Because since the president came to power, a lot of misrule, we know it, everybody's seeing it around the world. Even the Europeans are documenting it back from Europe, from the European capital, Belgium, Brussels. They documented, they following Liberia. They following Liberia, they know what's going on at our parliament. They can call it parliament on this our capital building. They know the Rima Road are going on there. But why now the protest very important as Christmas coming by now? Why this protest very necessary now? You cannot wait for the next year, 2025.
The first thing is that we cannot wait and sit to see the flagrant and wanton violation, gross violation of our Constitution by a sitting president who took oath on January 22nd, 2024 to uphold, respect the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia. I'm a Liberian. You are a Liberian as well. If we state and document all the constitutional violations that have occurred under this government in just 11 months, allow them to even go without noticing them for 2 years, your brothers and sisters you have in Liberia, there will be no more. Just in 11 months, the law, the only law which is the Constitution that guide you and I, have been violated by President Joseph Newman Baka and his people. Bribery is all over the place. You will sit and watch, and our resources be depleted. Let me say this to you, my brother Jake. A budget was passed in 2024 since this year, January. It was 600 plus million. There have been no single project being carried out by this government besides project that they met. No new project, no new groundbreaking. We only saw police put around that have been destroyed by themselves. When the government took over, they started to remove 10 new positions without going back to the national legislature for ratification, which is also a violation of the Constitution. Those aggrieved people left, they went to court. When they went to court, the Supreme Court is the arbiter of justice, the final arbiter of justice. People went to the Supreme Court to seek for the rule of law. The Supreme Court ruled that the government, the president, does not have the right to remove no tenure officials. President Joseph Newman Baka and his justice minister, they went ahead and started removing tenure officials. It's another violation of the Constitution. It didn't stop there. 3 months ago, we saw an impact at the national political theater of our country, which is the national legislature. This situation has brought the country to stand still. We expect a 42-year-old president or a 42-year-old experienced president who have worked in public service for over 42 years to use those experiences he had over the years to run this country in peace and harmony. While the rigmarole were ongoing, the current speaker of J. Fulani Kofa and the president Joseph Numa Boga was in Italy to see the Pope when this process started. It came down.
But Janji, excuse me, I'm cutting you off. We get 3 separate branches of government. We get the executive, the legislature, the first branch, the most powerful. So if you think you're protesting in favor of them or against them, whatsoever, what the rigmarole are going on, I will tell you, I will be honest to you here on the platform, I will ask you questions, I will be honest to you, that the first branch of government, all that rigmarole are going on, it shouldn't have been happening. The war is watching, you is watching. So your protest, listen, and one thing over, I would like to ask.
Yeah, let's give him a chance, Jake, so that he can explain. But go ahead. I think you were asking the second question.
Because it's the first branch of government. The rigmarole are going are happening in Liberia now. The Western world looking at it. Probably they are looking at the surprise at what's going on. So if the people cannot come in order for themselves, they make the country to stand still. That is that business. So you don't. They can protest on different reasons. But the question I like to ask you, the main question I want to ask you. You know what happened when the first protest that occurred on Joseph Numa Boga in Grand Cape Manka? They killed a lot of people. As you part of the protest, and you put in thousands of Liberian outside, and thousands of Liberian outside to protest for whatsoever cause. And the people, the police, led by Gregory Coleman, the security apparatus, somebody start shooting live bullets on our Liberian citizens. What would be your responsibility as a protester here?
Let me say this to you, Jake. You're running through the process very fast. I'm on your show, and I know we have a time, but let me drill you back to where I was coming from.
Okay.
Take you back to where I was coming from.
Mm-hmm.
We are not protesting for lawmakers. We are not protesting for a speaker. I had not met Speaker Kofa for over 10 months. I'm not protesting for him. As a Liberian, like you in Europe, I'm on an obligation when our constitution is being violated for me to stand for that cause. If you think you can't stand by that cause because you believe that they are lawmakers, they are first branch of government, we don't need to be Liberian on that level. Here are the issue. The impasse started, and an aggrieved person went to the Supreme Court. We're talking about violation of the Constitution. You understand? We're talking about violation of the Constitution. We're talking about the way things are going. Countries being held hostage because people don't want to take responsibility. It is a 3 distinct separate branches of government, but they work in coordination for the smooth operation of the state. One had problem, the country had problem. Today, you see, budget should have been passed before January. Budget cannot be passed. A responsible president will move in and solve this problem. What we are saying here is, people went to the Supreme Court and the Supreme Court ruled. The ruling of the Supreme Court cannot be interpreted by a minister of justice who has endorsed another side who is not legitimate. Should we sit and fold our hand between our legs because we believe that they are 4 branches of government? Should we sit because we are not there or maybe we can get food to eat? The budget is the national care that benefits you even in Europe because your people stay in Liberia. It benefits each and every one way or the other. Today, at the same place, the budget will finger. Should we sit and allow this thing to happen? No. Whether you like me or not, we are on an obligation to check to make these people be a reasonable doubt. You ask a question. People die in Okinjo in Grand Cape County. We are going to protest a peaceful assembly. And we challenge the police, they're not going to shoot anybody because it is a peaceful assembly that is governed by the Ogane law of our land. which is a constitution. I call for that. If you read Article 1, you read Article 17, a call for peaceful assembly.
Honorable Bakpe, one way asked this question and said, hello, am I audible enough from your end?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So one way asked the question, Honorable Janji, that from the very initial of this particular government, there has been a lot of missteps. Enumerated rightly. We have had issue in Grand Cape County where people were murdered up to now, I mean by the state. Up to now, there has not been a single individual that was arrested or a single individual that was, incarcerated for an act committed. Refer to that as a state, murder that was carried on by the security apparatus. We also saw what happened as it relates to the $22 million of the Liberian people money that was taken and given to Honorable Grispe for road rehabilitation or whatever they call it. One would say that particular money just ended in cheer in our Liberian way. One would also talk about, for example, the yellow machine. One would talk about the removing of people from tenure position that is enshrined in our constitution to protect our law in order for us to have check and balance. All of these things happen. And unfortunately, your group maybe was not seen coming up and even the firing of other Liberians. Let's forget about them being a sedition, as you make mention, they are Liberian. They were illegally removed of their job. We saw what happened with the CSA director saying because these people went on Facebook and exercised their democratic right, and they were taken off their job. You sat down and you were very complacent. Nothing happened. One would say that why can't you give it a chance? Why can't you just continue to document until we enter 2025? That it is too soon. That right now, where things are, we are about the corner. December is coming, and they will term you to be like a troublemaker. How do you respond to all of these allegations or all of these concerns by other people, sir?
Let me say this: if I don't on your platform, that doesn't mean I'm not speaking. I want you to know this first. I appear on your platform based on the invite you extend to me, or if I'm asked to speak on particular issue. There are a lot of local media institutions here we have been speaking. We have spoken on so many issues. The removal of people from job. Thank God, Louis is here. He followed the process. We've been speaking on the issues of extrajudicial killing in Cape County. We spoke on the issue, on many issues we spoke on. So it is now time that we take action, whether December or January. There will be time for protest. There will be time for protest. You're not already paying the people. You not get food to eat. That's not an issue. So we need to stand up for them so they can live in peace and harmony. So anybody who thinking that they want us to wait for next year, 2025, they can wait. If you think probably because you think somebody can send somebody $50 to eat and they think, oh, it's well, you can have time. But we can guarantee you there will be a protest on Tuesday, and that protest on Tuesday, it inculcate and it enumerate everything you just listed: 22 million road money, 500,000 taken from NASCO by Grace Pit. You understand? Tenure position, violation of constitution. You understand? People doing this, all that's embedded in this protest. So I can assure you there will be a protest.
Also,
always do the way they want to think.
Yeah, before we go to our brother, before we go to Louis, we want to welcome our brother Maurice Masekwe, who is also an advocate. He has been doing everything to ensure that the Boeka-led government accounts for all of the atrocity. So I want to say welcome, my brother Maurice Masekwe. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, Brother Prince. And let me say thank you to our former superintendent of Grand Bassa. For us, for me, I'm standing. This man already abused our constitution. He make our code don't have any respect anymore because he been they respecting the court. So it's about time for us to put ourselves together for us to come out on Tuesday, and we're going to mobilize from Grand Kidman, because even the Kimatine is one of the countries that really voted for him, and this is a country that is banned up by the president that are in power. They kill our brother there in our place, and nothing comes from all of it. Nothing comes from all of it. So I want to take this time to call all the Kimatine. Those, even you are infected, you are not infected, be part of the protest here. It's very much important. If the men that get money, and the speaker that get money today, they're doing the kind of thing to him. They are about somebody that don't get money, and that of killing going on also in Nima. Even two gentlemen been dead, and nothing come from all of it. Motorboy boys and been kidnapped, nothing coming from all of it. The government just sitting, they are not doing nothing. They are doing. And also, since the government get into power, they silent a lot of people. They silent them. Today, our mothers, our fathers, our auntie, our brother, they don't have any job in our country. So it's about time for us to come out. Tuesday to tell the government that in power, they thief that call and say the majority bloc say the poor voted for them. They don't want to represent the people. They want to group themselves so they can be stealing the country money. We all will get on our street for us to be against what's going on. A very much important, Brother Prince. And Brother Janje, we support you 100%, and we're going to mobilize from
Thank you, my brother Morris. I think we are getting some glitches from his end. But before we go to others who are going to follow the line of question, my concern or my question would be from the angle of somebody who is just sitting right there in Douala. Maybe this person will ask the question. We are concerned about security. We have seen over the time that this government has not been very tolerant when it comes to people who want to exercise their democratic franchise. We can give instances. For example, look at the EPS officers. The EPS officers, they were manhandled by police only because they wanted to express their own dissatisfaction in the way they were treated. We saw what happened to the Liberia Standard Authority employees who were asking for, their money, their just pay. We saw what happened to the National Election Commission. People who went there and said that, look, we need our just benefit. At the end of the day, these people, they sent out a communication and they were fired. We also saw what is happening at the level of the MCC, where people asked for their just benefit, and 83 of them was also placed on a blacklist to be fired. The records are just countless. People are concerned and people are asking questions. If this government is insensitive to ensure that people's rights are protected. We saw what happened also at the building there. That is the ministerial complex. Remember,
even a legislature.
Yeah, when Joseph Newman Boyka was having he was having this cabinet meeting, there were some people who went there to express their dissatisfaction, and they were manhandled by the police. So one would say, with all of these instances, what mechanism are you putting into place that when our people come on the street, that these people's rights will be guaranteed, that the government of the day will not brutalize them? It will not be almost like another 1979, 1980 West riot. What do you say to them? What guarantee do you give to our people today?
Yes, beautiful question.
Thank you so much for this unique question. Being appearing on all of the media institutions, the same questions still coming back. But let me take you back a little bit. With all these atrocities and ill treatment of people have been going through, that is why I want to stand for that. Now, you saw the U.S. Embassy issuing a statement today.
Chanje, this is not about U.S. Embassy and the mistake of making Liberia. Prince, you're asking the direct question. You shouldn't bring Embassy inside.
No, let's give him the chance for him to speak.
What are you doing about international community? The international community, they already see what's going on the ground.
Jake, please, let's give him the opportunity. Let him speak. Don't worry. You were asking the question also.
You can ask me
go
the
ahead.
question. I'm going to answer your question.
Go ahead.
I remember our international partners, when they are speaking these diplomatic languages, we are following the process. We wrote them. We put them on record. So you cannot do away without them. You understand? We be here. We didn't lead the country to go anywhere. Here. So the mechanism been put in place to inform our people. Come out peacefully. Do not hit on anybody. And let me say this to you. We expect the police to be professional, to know the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia. So you cannot stop any Liberian who want to come out based on the Constitution. You say, oh, this, that. No. Those instances have been documented. That is why we are coming out in our number. And the safety of our people is paramount. We have guaranteed their safety. No police will have the authority to shoot at any citizen. That's why we're not just going to put them in the street. We will be with them. We're going to sit with them. We're going to have a city action. If the government cannot listen to what we're going to say to them at the national theater, we're going to stay in the street until they can listen to what we're going to say to them. It is not about your personal feeling. And question here are now ABC answer like that, or 1 + 1 or 2. We've been here before. We have protested here before. Even former President said he. Check the records are there. So what we're saying to you is, we will not sit until all the injustices can be or perpetrated against our people all of the time. That is why they themselves are asked to lead this process, and they're going to stand with us. So I can tell you, Brother Prince and your guest, Jake, this protest will be peaceful, and the police will be asked to guard the process, because our people are coming out to go and petition their leaders that were elected by them, that they are paying with their taxpayer money. That is why we are on obligation to move into history, to make sure we inform them what is ongoing in the flag, because probably you are not with party S or you are not this. That is why we are going to send a message out to the international partner. Let me say this, Jake. You think you can do it with international partner?
What? What you said?
That is why when you said, Jake, you said in your opening intro, you said to us that people in Europe are documenting what happened in Liberia, but you don't want us to tell them what happened in Liberia.
Yeah, they're documenting it, they're seeing the video, everything. But listen, you know what I say about it? What I say?
Before we come to you, I just want us to go across the floor with our last questions, comments, and concerns to the Honorable, because it is very, very late from his end. We'll try to make an arrangement with him. If it calls for me not to work tomorrow, I will forgo the time so that maybe he can come on a bit early. But again, I just want us to go to our brother Louis as we take his last question, comment, concern to the Honorable. So let's go around. Honorable Louis is up. Brother Louis is up to you.
Okay, thank you so much. Superintendent.
Yeah,
I have two questions.
I have a question for the Honorable.
Yeah, just
two last questions.
When Louis finish.
Two last questions.
Go ahead. Yeah.
The name Jande Vabwe as the former superintendent of Grand Bassa County is a household name in Liberia. We know you guys have a history of protesting in this country.
Yes, we are going
There's nobody can judge them. Now, you say you guys are coming also on Tuesday. How prepared are the leader of your team to lead the Liberian people in this quest? How prepared are the team? Two, for the past years, we have been seeing protests in this country that have been putting a crowd. Can we say we'll see about 1,000 tomorrow or Tuesday? Someone may say, oh, Jande Vabwe was in the past, the government for 6 years, we removed him from power, that he can lead us in another protest. How prepare your team and how strong you guys are to put out the number on Tuesday?
Thank you, Brother Louis. Let me say this to you. You see, history got a way of reminding us about our actions. Unity Party, Amos Tue, or Mo Ali, Boubacar Jaliba, name all of them, including the current president of the Republic of Liberia, who was vice president for 12 unbroken years. When Sisi came to power, he endorsed the protest. Did you ask your question why you may endorse protest? Did anybody say why you were vice president for 12 years? That is a right. Amon Tuer, they were government officials. He was deputy minister at Internal Affairs. They all were called, they joined the safety state protest. They all were called, they joined the June 7 protest. They all were called, they joined the Lala 16 billion protest. But they didn't question them. You want to question Janji, who coming back to stand with the Liberian people? No, we are prepared by all reasonable doubt. We have reached, in fact, as I speak to you, I'm now home. Our team is in the street, reaching from place to place, putting mechanisms in place, how people will be safely carrying to the Capitol building. So let me say this to you. Yes, there have been protests across the country. We have led so many protests where nobody has lost their life. I can say this. Check the records are available before even coming to government. If anybody say because Johnny were in government, so they don't want to speak against the ill in society, they are doing injustice to themselves. We will speak always and will take action when necessary. So this action to come out with over 10,000 Liberians at Capitol building on Tuesday is unstoppable, it's unbreachable, it's prepared, it's set, and we're going to march into history with our people peacefully. That's why we are calling on our people to wear the symbol of peace, T-shirts. No political party T-shirt, because it is a non-political party peaceful gathering.
Let's go to our brother Jake. My brother Jake, it's over to you with your question, comment, and concern.
Yeah, not too much of question because our guest already almost answered everything. He almost answered everything. That's our question. According to the Constitution, he got the right to protest no matter what. What he said, I agree with him. I remember the Mo Ali, all these guys, the Henry Costa, they protested in our country. They brought the June 7th. George Ramos step down. But I would just like to say something to Babaya Chanji. Chanji, let me tell you something. As you're documenting anything, we know the Unity Party of violence. They get the police boss, all these people. Let me tell you something. You shouldn't be afraid. You do your protest peacefully. All these people, Chanji, listen to me. I'm serious. They can take their record. They can take their video to any of them now. We know where all of them parents that the police boss, we know where a family living here. All of them, all the family, the NSA boss, all of them family living us Ezra. It's a warning, it's a caveat to them. That should be right. You need to protect because on George we are people were protected. The divine water. And they try to crack down on Liberians and kill Liberians. I promise you, that family in the Western world will not survive. Because that's our constitution. They get right to protest. The country leading that kind of different form.
Let's just make this disclaimer that the view of our brother Jake is his view. And
that's my view. That's my view. Because probably I will get family member in the protest. Maybe they will go there down where they take in Grand Cape County. Nobody get resolved. Nobody get resolved. The police work. They should be peaceful. They're peaceful. When they protest, when they're doing violence on a different aspect. But when the police are shooting live bullet or to kill people, to intimidate them, because it's in the Unity Party play, but they don't like protest. So you just saw what happened in King. You see what happened in King Joy and other places. So they get out on the family also. They in the country, but like relatives they also. So they cannot imitate to try to destroy other people or kill other people. Then then your fellow family will stay outside here? That's it. You rather say I'm saying it. So we will watch the protest. We will document it through video. The European Union are here. The American will watch it. Whosoever will watch it will be one of our protest. So you can come in your number and get your petition. So I support what you're saying here because during the George Bush era, all these guys were protesting. They locked that country down for many years. Nobody violated that constitutional right. So you people, right? We support your protest. You got the right to protest. So, Janji, kudos to all of you. Jaja, be careful also there. And you do the right thing at all.
So, let's go to our brother Morris, who has a question, comment, or concern. My brother Morris, it's over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, Brother Prince. Brother Janji, I already have your number. I'm going to call you. But first of all, I have a question for you. Brother Janji, because we voted for the lawmaker then. particularly they wanna call ourselves the majority bloc. We see that
Go ahead.
the majority bloc
Yes.
and define our quote and define our quote. In case our people get on the street Tuesday, that they see majority bloc don't try to listen to our demand. What would be next?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think there are issues from his background. Now, after our brother Morris, the number is pinned right there. You are seeing the number. We are now going to open the flow. We are now going to open the platform
Okay,
for
so
our people who are with us to now call in and ask their questions. So immediately after him, I'm going to ask a question and then we'll open the flow for our people who are in the diaspora to also call and have their say. Yeah, Honorable Janje, we have, I hope.
yeah, so thank you so much for the question you asked. This protest is a consistent and persistent protest that will make our government official to live in conformity with the Constitution. If we go there on Tuesday, we are going with a fake mind. That's why I'm telling you, we carry our pots, we're carrying copper, we're carrying spoon. We have gotten, in fact, somebody donated over 3 sack of water to us. Some people gave 10 bags of rice. We are carrying those things with us. It happened before people cook in the street. We are going to cook in the street and demand them. If they refuse, their next session, they will all go to session with them in that joint team or what kind of team they will be in. Because they will not hold a country hostage. We not live in a lawless country where anybody can do anything, anybody can disrespect the hardcore of the land, anybody can do anything on their own. People lost in their life. Nobody want to stand up for anything. Young people are lost in. Look at what happened in Ganta, Nima Kante. 3 of our young Liberians lost their life. We can't know where are they, who did it, we can't find them. The lawlessness is too much, so we don't sit here and die on lawlessness. The same way the kingdom of heaven, there were series of protests in heaven. There's protests will be in Liberia. It will be non-stop protests to bring President Joseph Boakai and his government official to senses. That be taking pay every month, but you're not doing the work for the Liberian people. You are the people deputies. You were elected by us. We stood in the ring and shine to elect you. While we elected you to work for us, you are there working for your own self-aggrandizement. Lawmakers are receiving bribes to remove each other. Is that what we're here for? No. So we stand up. It's not the end of the protest on Tuesday, but there will be continuing actions. And these actions will be precipitated by their unwillingness to abide by the Constitution. So I can tell you, my brother, mobilize, get my number. Let's work together. Those who follow this broadcast, we need your support. If you can bring 1 bag of rest, one cup of rest, you can bring scratch card. We need it to make sure we inform this government that enough is enough. Getting our brothers and sisters in Kingdom is enough. Taking people from job is enough. Downsizing people and red-sizing is enough. Extrajudicial killing is enough. That is why we have come on the platform to inform our brothers and sisters, whom and to understand this protest led by us will be a peaceful protest, that there will be no bloodshed. That is why we are informing the police through this meeting. We are going to ask for permit because Article 1 and Article 17 is clear on about peaceful gathering. So I want to be clear on this. Our man has made us. We are set to brave the storms to make sure we expose ourselves to the people at Capitol Building and let them know exactly what is happening. Since they don't know.
So, fellow Liberians listening, the number to call and participate, we have with us Honorable Janje Biape, the former superintendent of Grand Bassa County, and also a member of an advocacy group in Liberia called Crowd for Justice, that will be hosting a protest or an assembly or whatever it is called in Liberia to call government attention to a lot of, one would say, missteps within our democratic process. So we have him here with us. At this time, the number is up. The number to call and participate is 443-991-3356. It's pinned right there. You can see it. And each caller will be giving at least a minute to be able to make their point. So we are going directly to the line. But before we go to the line, I want to ask you this question. As it relates to support, this is very cost intensive. You are talking about bringing people from diverse area. One will also ask the question, is this thing being supported by some political individual or people who have political maybe ambition that are supporting it behind the scene? How are you going to ensure that this is void of any political influence, either from the political party or people who maybe might have lost in this gone political process? What is your response to that question, sir?
I told you there are many Liberians who, when they brought support in this process, vote of politics. I was on the Freedom program this evening, Freedom FM. A lady called, she provided 10 bag arrests. As I speak to you right now, somebody just sent me a text that they get 15 bag arrests and 10,000 Liberian dollars. This cause is being supported and sponsored by Liberians themselves, who believe that our left has not changed since 11 months the government came to power. This cause is being sponsored by even police officer who is not even thinking about taking pay at the end of this month in December. This protest is being supported by the Beta Boss setup, who is also contributing her chicken soup to this process. We have no political support in this process. Like I told you, you can reach out to even the speaker or whoever of them, but either of them in the process, but we are being moralized about people reaching out to them. They themselves are supporting this process. People are voluntarily supporting this process. We have raised up to 300 mineral water bags at the SAC. We have raised up to 40 to 50 bags of rice. And people are making voluntary contribution. People are sending money, even to my mobile money account from the diaspora and other places. So this process is being sponsored by Liberians who believe in the protection of our constitution and democracy. This process is being sponsored by them. This process is being sponsored by people who believe that the Supreme Court is being disrespected in the first 2 years old working experience in government. These people are supporting this process. I believe you be supporting the process. I want to say other people in this process, do more. Thank you for the invite. We have to listen to the calls. We ask you if you wish to do a contribution, we're going to take it, but we are not forcing anybody. But the Liberians themselves are standing up to support this process because they believe in the rule of law must exist. A democratic process must be upheld, and the constitution should be respected at all times.
All right, so we are going to the line and we are going to take our callers. We are going to start from our very first caller.
And
on the line.
brother Prince, sorry, you have to print a mobile number on the line, a mobile number, because more people want to donate.
We'll do that. I'm
Please.
coming. We'll do that later. So let's go to the line. We'll take our very first caller now from the WhatsApp. We'll come to you, brother Honorable Gabriel. We'll come to you, please. Let's go to the line as we take this caller with us, Madam Josephine Campbell. Madam Josephine Campbell, you are loud, and we have with us Honorable Janje, who is one of the organizers of the Tuesdays protest, rally, or assembly. He is hearing you. Go ahead with your question, comment, or concern.
Hello, my brother. We just want to say thank you guys very much, and thank you for bringing this idea about. Enough is enough. When you even put kernel in your mouth, you eat it as week and finish from there. Jesus will protect you and guide every one of you to do say. I already sent my own support to CLS. They will hear from them. It hurt. Even when we to work, turn your phone on the news. Our friends are hearing about our country. It's so embarrassing. President, then about 5 times government to honor man their own, but they're doing this because they didn't know what to do. They're confused. They didn't know where to start from. They didn't know where they to start from. They didn't know where they're heading to, and they didn't know where they're going to end.
Thank you.
So yeah, thank you very much. Jesus will protect you. Any other thing we always still chip in.
Thank you.
May Jesus bless you. I salute every one of you guys. You go in peace.
Thank you.
Just peace, peace, unity.
Thank you. Let's go to the next caller that we have on the line. Our sister Joyce. Sister Joyce, welcome. Go ahead. The Honorable Superintendent is
Hello.
listening to you, former, with a question, comment.
Yeah, John, are you name?
Yeah.
Okay. The only thing I want to say to you people, call we call you people. This is I'm speaking about it also too. This is not CDC. This is not reaction. This is not law or we are. This is Liberian people protest on Tuesday. So when you go up there, Mr. Johnson, Honorable Johnson, I beg you, call your people, taking your people, children. We are now under the umbrella of CDC. We are calling as a Liberian people to speak to our government and let's be careful. There's a rumors going around. The government, because they don't put the military in the streets, they're taking the military put the uniform to put their AK. So you open your eyes. When they say when you see the winner can kill the chicken and come from the back. When you hear someone all calling and saying this thing, you should open your eyes and your ear. They are all for trouble. They don't want to listen to the rules. So, as we causing the protest for the Liberian people, now CDC,
Of course.
please talk to your people as you giving any information to them. Say they will not care no backpack on the back. They will not hold no plate on the shoulder. So they can teach you so they can rush in there to go cause violence. Because by the time they see your back on the water inside, they will all the person want to cause trouble. So you have to be careful. And we here as a CN concern address, we're gonna have a meeting and we're gonna have a program today. We're gonna raise some and we're gonna support you. We are standing with you people because we are all Liberians, our family are there. This is not a CDC Liberian people. This Liberian people protest. I want to say, can you open your eyes and your ear to hear around you? Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. We'll move on to the WhatsApp number as we take this caller who is with us. Uh, hello, Ragebra. Hello. Just tell us where you are joining us from. To call government attention to steps. A bit, just hold on a bit. Are we getting Mr. Gabriel? Are we getting him, Mr. Man? Are we getting him?
No.
Oh, okay. So just hold on, sir. Let me bring you on the line. Just call again because they are saying they are not getting you. So let me bring you on the line. Let me bring you on the WhatsApp line. Let me call you now. Let me call you. Yeah, because I put you on the WhatsApp. So let me call you. While we go to the line, I'm going to call him. But let's go to the line as we talk to this caller who is on the line with us. Hello, caller. Your name and where you've joined us from. Welcome.
Thank you, Prince. This is Oman. Let the children play.
Oh, Mama Raya. Okay, welcome, Mama Raya. We have with us in the studio the Honorable John Jay, who is also organizing a protest, a sitting action and assembly on Tuesday. Let's hear from you, Mama.
Thank you. Hello, Mr. Janje. Hello to Liberians. all around the world.
Thank you.
I come to tell God thank you first, and that God will guide the protest of our people. The thing here is, Mr. Janje, God have given you the wisdom and the knowledge to bring about the protest. It's not for no political party. If anybody in any political party, they have the right. Nobody more wear no party t-shirt, no party beret, no nothing. And we pray that you too, with your able men and women, to be able to keep the children under control. Be careful how the children will come outside. Because right now, God first that you the one. Last night we waited on you to game on show. They call you, I don't know. But they had left. I went to sleep. We are going to Mr. Michael Gamon show tonight. We don't know whether you come in there, but we the concerned Liberians in America who love our country. We are in support. If that what dollar will put it there. This old man that not in country is a senior man. This old man want to debar also our people. You can take Bono again, and we asking all Nigerians to get outside Tuesday. Peaceful demonstration, back protest, peaceful one. We pray that you and the people that are organizing will work together here in here. You don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. That one country will not say then they say you man. Some of other that war bring on thing up from our country today will all us. We're not saying that the woman can sport between us. But once people can get one figure or you get the money, children in school, they help you come to Western, you carry money to go support the people's school. I don't know what kind of leader is this. This man needs to destroy us. So you go outside Liberia, you market woman in Raleigh, in Douala, in Lockington, those community, whatever you are, don't sell Tuesday. Put it aside. Because if anything break on, you will not be able to sell. So you're going to tell women and go tell people to but not this way. Any country that don't have law, then they call destruction on themselves. And they only want to bring destruction in our country. You know, the only one will wear trousers. They got men in Liberia can wear trousers. They got men out of Liberia who can wear trousers.
Thank you.
Waka is not the only one can wear trousers. We thank you. We're waiting for you on Gabon Show. I don't know if you're coming, but we'll go. We are.
Thank you so much, Mama Raya. Thank you. Let's go to our brother Wilter, and then we'll go to the WhatsApp to call Mr. Ma. My brother Wilter, you are welcome. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you so much, Brother Prince, and I would like to say hi to the honorable man, Janje Bakwe, former superintendent. My information I'm gathering here is an advice to the organizer of this protest. We gotta be very careful. I don't know if you guys know that General Botneke is he has a force in Liberia that defends President Bouakan. They are planning to put these guys among the protester to stir up stuff so they can leave it on CDC. So I think I'm advising the organizer to have their own security around the perimeter of the demonstrators. That anybody infiltrate, they can be handled and turned over to the rightful authority for investigation. Because we want this protest to be peaceful, but we want to send a clear message that we Liberians, we are not happy with the manner in which our country is proceeding after president. We are peacefully, gracefully turned over a peaceful society to want this, president. We are legacy to continue in peace, but we're not going to sit aside and let our democracy go in wrong. So we will stand up tall and speak to the power there be, or we will speak to them peacefully and would not want anybody infiltrating. So you guys should just keep because the information we're getting. Thank you.
Thank you so much. we will go to the call and take the last caller on the line, and then we'll go to the WhatsApp because we have to call someone here on the WhatsApp. Hello, caller, your name and where you've joined us from. Welcome.
Hello. Is this about the planned protest?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what do we hope to gain for the process, if I may ask?
Okay, so is that your question, sir?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Thank you. He will answer the question. Just keep listening, sir.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so very kindly. So let's go to the line as we call on the WhatsApp number, and then we'll give Honorable Biapa the chance for him to be able to respond to the questions, the comments, and the concern. So let's go to the line as we get this. Okay, so just bear with us while we go to the line and get this caller. All right. Gabriel Ma, welcome back, sir.
Thank you, Sharif.
Okay.
So, those guys hearing me now?
Yeah, loud and clear. They are getting you loud and clear. Yes, sir.
Okay, well, so let me say this. I'm calling from District 17. Well, today is Saturday, but as of yesterday, we were in District 17 doorbelling and informing our people about Tuesday's protest. I was saying that, first of all, I was saying thank you to Chairman Bakwe for what he's doing. He and KOK and the rest of the team for getting us together and making sure that we fight for our rights. What I was saying is that we have tried to help President Barker and his administration to do what is right so that we can work in a nation with peace. We try everything, but Barker does not seem to understand what we're saying here. Now, I'm saying to you, Barker came from Grand Bassa County, Buchanan City. He's in Monrovia here and touching every door to make sure that we proceed to the Capitol building, to make Barker and his cronies, to make them to understand that in this country, we are people of law and we must, by that we must live. We will assist Barker to do what he wants us to do. And that Tuesday is the beginning, but not the end. Tuesday is the beginning. And Chairman Barker, thank you for your mighty sacrifice. Thank you for what you're doing. Honorable Sherry, thank you for getting us on today. But please, we need everybody in this republic to join us. This fight is not about CDC. It's not about Barker. It's not about we are. It's not about Cummings. It's not about Uri. It's not. It is not about Konatikofa. It's about Liberia. It is about Liberia. We need a stable nation. We need a stable nation to live. It is said that to live is good. To live vividly is better. To live vividly together is best. We can live together happily and with. But what Barker is doing, he and his government, they are treading on a dangerous ground. It is highly unprecedented. I've never seen this since I was born. I've never seen a government like this. Even people who are running junta governments in other parts of Africa, they don't do what Barker is doing. So we need the Liberian people to understand, and we want the international community to know that Barker is killing us and leading us to a bottomless pit. We don't want to live like that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so kindly. We are hoping that we can get you people tomorrow. But thank you so much. Thank you.
So finally, let me conclude. Yes. I'm calling on Liberian people. I know we are frustrated, we are hurt, but when we go to Capitol building, we're going to go to Capitol building under the ambience of the law and do what is right. Because we're not going to be telling Barker then to respect the rule of law and then we do lawless things. But we don't want them to provoke us. We don't want them to provoke us because whatever they do, they will get equal reaction from us. So, Liberian people, move in next Tuesday and let's be peaceful. Chairman Barker, thank you very much. Thank you for everything, and we are together. We inside together. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you so much. Honorable Janja, I just want to go back to the line so we can have the last two callers and we'll give you a chance so you can respond to it. I'm sorry, but the line is just, buckling. We're going to get to the line. Yeah, this caller, your name and where you join us from. Welcome.
Yes, Prince, thank you so much for taking my call. My name is Nya. I'm calling from the state of
Okay, yes. Yeah, our brother Nyan, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I want to appreciate the studio guests for coming on today, Chairman Wagner. For informing the public, about the upcoming protest. This is things that we young people, especially young people, when we were here telling the Liberian people, whenever someone is seeking for the job, you do their background check based on their past experiences. We were telling the Liberian people, this old man past experiences is not unique for the position that he's requesting from the Liberian people. They took us to be someone who just sitting down in America enjoying and not knowing what happening on ground. Today we're receiving the result of what the Liberian people put us into. This is a traumatizing event that is taking place in Liberia. This is how the 1989 started. Fashion from everywhere, Lair, model, all those people came about. This is how it started. And we're sitting down, we're closing our eyes on such a things, and we the young people that our future was taken by those, the same action that we are seeing today, we are clapping for it because they are there for party interest, they're not there for the interest of the nation and the interest of even the children that those people are born in today. Think about the life of the 12 years. Think about it. So, Chairman Baptist, please, for all the cash out number, we are in the diaspora. We're going to contribute to this protest, and it's going to be peaceful, and we're going to tell Bwana and his surrogates that this is not needed in our country. The country, even though just real time, things were not perfect, but things were in place. Rule of law was respected.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Let's go to the line as we talk to our brother here, Teddy. Welcome, Teddy. Welcome.
Oh, well, thanks for taking the call. I'm very impressed. Greeting to the honorable man, honorable Prophet in the studio. Well, I was very impressed since yesterday or day before yesterday when he spoke on Freedom Radio, and I began to gain some sort of sense of encouragement. This is what we have to do. Definitely we have to support this cause. This Teddy Ted Lion Yakun calling from Fargo, North Dakota. Some of us, we like to listen to a man speaking, not ladies. So, such an initiative, very well welcoming. And we in the diaspora will give our more support to this cause. And we should really, as brother, the brother I left from there, I just forget his name, man. That will give you the advice for continuing to butt naked. So, okay, please consider that because we need to be very much, vigilant and keep our eyes on the brow. We don't want any, perpetrators that will come and jeopardize this noble, protest. We need to support them. We'll continue to support them. We'll remain in touch as you put the cash out, the numbers up. And some of us will got personal organizations in the country, and we will govern that for this to be a successful one. But I would just like to give you advice that I'm sure probably you guys have been working on that also too. To personally, write other political, leaders that coming and other
Just a little bit. Are we getting
and give their support directly, officially invite them. today's cause. Because it's not about one political party, it's about us. We don't want nobody to shift the blame on the CDC because we are seditions or what have you. But I'm very much impressed about this move. Thank you, Mr. Barbara.
Thank you so much. Honorable Janje, Gakwe, I would like you to please respond to the questions, the comments, and the concern, and then we'll take the next maybe 1 or 2 minutes so that we can allow you to go, because I know you have a lot. There are other people who are there waiting on the line to also talk to you. Yes, sir. Go ahead and respond to the questions, comments, and concern.
Probably freezing again.
Thank you. Yep.
Yes, sir. Hello?
Prince.
Internet, probably internet.
Internet and Korea in Liberia.
I think you are much better now. Yeah.
Thank you so much for the invite, and I appreciate Brother Jake, Brother Ted, and the other brother who came on, and those who call. We're going to show you that the process will be peaceful because we are not going to disturb the peace of this country. We are going on our constitutional required duty to inform our government officials of our displeasure and happiness thereby. So we want to call on all Liberians. Somebody asked, what do we hope to achieve? We hope to achieve the protection of the rule of law. We hope to achieve the respectability of the Supreme Court of the Republic of Liberia. We hope to achieve that there will be no more extrajudicial killing of our citizens. We hope to achieve that people will not be dismissed from jobs unjustifiably. We hope to achieve that the rule of law should be respected at all given time, at all given situation. We hope to achieve that people will go to work and do the work that they have been paid for. Those are our achievements. Those who call to compliment the process, we appreciate you. We love all of you. While some of you are away out of the country, we're going to show you that we'll be here on ground to make sure that the right thing happens for the Liberian people at the right time. We're not sit here. Go on the days that we fold our hands between our legs and we say, oh yeah, because I can get a food to eat. I mean, all is okay. No. There are vast majority, up to 90% of the country population are living in abject poverty. Some of them are not in school. People who are working before, they are not working anymore. They have lost their job. They got no means of survival. We not sit and fold our hands and allow these things to happen. That is the reason why we are choosing to take to the cross. If we have been taken to the cross for the Liberian people, yes, we're going to accept that beyond reasonable doubt. I want to thank all of you for the invite, and those who want to make contribution. I will share my number with Ted so that you can be able to pin it so people can. Yes, if you want to do contribution, we will appreciate that. This is a Liberian endeavor to ensure that the rule of law is respected. That is why it is being supported by all Liberians from different countries, from different places, wherever they are supporting this process. So I want to say thank you so much. The process will be peaceful. I can assure you, and we call on our citizens. We want to allay their fears. Come out in your wet t-shirts. Come out with your wet handkerchiefs in your hand, asking for peace and harmony to prevail in the land. Asking for the rule of law to prevail in the land. Asking for responsibility of the rule of law should prevail in the land. So I want to say thanks to all of you. I appreciate the invite. I'm looking forward to more invite. I'll be free Sunday, Monday as well to get a final layout, to get all of the means and bounds in which we'll be tripping our way to the Capitol building.
Thank you so much again, Honorable Janje. On behalf of the platform, we want to use this time to extend our thanks and appreciation to you. I know it is very, very late in Liberia at about this time, but thank you so much for accepting to come on the platform. Like you said, on Sunday, we will definitely make an arrangement so that Sunday we can even give the time on Sunday, at which time we have all of the information, because as I speak to you now, my inbox is so filled. People are asking for the information about the Cash App information and everything. In fact, folks from the from other institutions that I'm also part of. They are sending me messages. So I think based on the messages that I'm seeing here from the other stuff, I think we have to give it up for Monday. Sorry, for Sunday. So immediately after this, we will talk behind the scene. But again, I want to say thank you for taking the time off and for providing all of the clarity, especially as it relates to your own political affiliation, what you are into, why you are into it. We really do appreciate. So on behalf of the platform, we want to say thank you and have yourself a God bless night as we remain here to discuss other national issues with the panelists. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Okay, fellow Liberian, there we have it there. The Honorable Janje Gape who was with us. I want to go to my brother Louis. Let's start from our brother Louis. My brother Louis, what do you make of what you are hearing from the Honorable, from Liberians? There are people who are seriously, disenchanted with everything that is going on there in Liberia. The people are really concerned. There's no hope. On a daily basis, the government continues to abuse the rights of people. Today, motorcyclists have been hunted by the very Liberian National Police. And all kinds of things are going on. The Liberian National Police is now the instrument that is used to intimidate people in Liberia, to even steal from people who, quote unquote, investors, international investors. The police is in the business of killing our people without anything coming from out of it. And our people have sat for a very long time looking at everything that is happening. And now that we have an institution or an organization called Cry for Justice is coming up to say that, look, enough is enough. Let's hear from you, my brother. With all the things that is going on, what you are listening to from Janje Bakpe and others, let's hear your own take. Let's hear your analysis within the next 2 minutes, sir. Go ahead. I'm sorry, you are on mute, sir.
So thank you so much. There is no joke about it. The Liberians are crying. Everything has gone wrong.
Okay, so we have somebody here from Nevada. I'm sorry, let's take this caller. But the Honorable Janje is still listening to the show. We have a caller here from Nevada. Hello, caller, your name and where you've joined us from. I'm sorry, I'm seeing Nevada, but where you've joined us from.
From Las Vegas, Nevada.
I'm sorry, you said the name again, please.
Nathaniel Billy.
Okay, Mr. Billy, welcome. Let's hear from you, sir.
Yeah, I want to say thank you to Mr. Janje. It's a shame what those guys are doing in Liberia, you know. The time I was little, they happy when our big brother they say they want to remove their president, their team president. So they call the president outside. As soon as the president gets out of the house, one person sit and say, we remove you. So the man say, no, you're not removing the right way. That's what the people are doing in Liberia. It's a shame. It's a disgrace. The people said, I call themselves senator. A house of error. That people not know from today, that people not know house of error. A house of children. And thank God for this senator from Sando County that's standing his ground, that's standing by the law. And all of the senators that's standing by the law. So we got our children in Liberia there. And all people like that, they violating the law, call themselves lawmakers. So what happened to our children? That was one of the speakers said on your show just now. He said, for nothing cover that hard money. When they treating the men like that, they can't see you. Come on, man. They can't see you. When they ready to cheat, they will just kill you for no reason. So Liberians need to wake up. All that Tuesday, I think tomorrow I'll come to the agreement and do my contribution. So thank you for the Janje. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, my brother Louis, let's hear from you, sir.
So, like I said, right, everything in this country is either taking one step backward or 10 steps backward. Let's take for example, as we speak to you now, internet and phone calling It's very, very difficult. Now we have lost our data. We have lost our voice call. It's very expensive now in Liberia to buy internet or data to input a phone call.
Wow.
Number two, gas price is high. The bread border issue is a serious matter in this country. You don't take 43 grown men and keep them in a hotel for over 1 month plus and pay at least $200 per night, while Liberians are suffering. There's no food for them. There's nothing for them to survive. With less than 1 year, there are lot Liberians are crying for in 1 year period. At the end, they are regretting why they are even elect this government in less than 1 year. I think a few issues. They seem cry for justice and now protest the beginning part of this year. At the end of the day, the protest were cut off. No one knows today the main reason that led to the protest being cut off. Today, again, they are announcing not protest for Tuesday. I wish all the best in this quest. A few weeks ago or a month ago, we saw another person hosting a protest at the Capitol building with less than 50 persons. That protest, I end today, no one knows. These people are separate branches of government. If nothing can be done, Liberians are not going to suffer. It's time to see our government extended the national extended away to January 16. The president asked the national to extend away to January 16 just because of the one budget and the removal of the speaker. It's affecting the country badly. Your brother go to Christmas, nothing for children to eat, nothing to put on the table. You can't celebrate the festive season in this way. It's a shame. This government has failed us in the first year. This government has failed us in the first year. But we're looking at them. They said they're going to rescue us. It is how to rescue Liberian people. Trust me, about leadership very soon because I read on the internet. Everything has gone backward. Everything. But I'm about to go Lofa County. From what I'm hearing, you're going to Lofa County celebrate Christmas in Lofa County with people. Right? That's what I'm hearing from my source. I recently saw in Lofa County. That's why the people are working hard on the road to go Lofa. Because I'm about to go Lofa County. So people I can say to Liberian people, you survived during another crisis. You survived during the April 6th. You survived during September 18th. You survived during World War III in Liberia. You can say survive this 6 years on the Baka. It level you to make the change. You cry for change and you got the change. And today you are crying. The story of Saul in the Bible. When the Israelites said when they saw as a king, God gave them Saul. At the end of the day, they started to cry to God. God knows they may go tell what they meant. I'm in Liberia. As we go through this process, I wish Liberian people the best. And listen to the Supreme Court, listen to Liberian leaders, let them make a decision. But trust me, everything they're doing is incorrect. They don't come is not backing them. How can you rest on to beg for recognition? The RIJ speaker wrote the UN embassy begging recognition. And people say they can't recognize his speaker. You call the man for a meeting begging to resign. And man, I can't resign. It's illegal. The way on way is illegal. You attempt to bribe him. You attempt to bribe, offer him cash, 30 million. And he said, no, I don't want your money. I'll stay my rule of law. Jay and Prince, they're so frustrating, man. We are on the ground, we know what's going through here. I know what happened in this country, I know what's going through in this country. But all on God, that the decision that people made last year, and the decision was further for 6 good years. And we hope we all prepare to live by the decision. The 2029. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's hear from our brother Jake. My brother Jake, let's hear from you on this issue with John Jay before, we can maybe talk other issue. But go ahead. Let's hear from you, sir.
Yeah, for me, Prince, John Jay already started the process. They plan to protest on Tuesday. But we'll watch and see the scenario going on. We'll watch to see how that protest will turn out. But for me, we'll watch it. People will see on video, everything. People will be tuning in to see what will go on. If the police will crack down on these people. So we'll watch the first big protest, as he said. As Brother Louis said, early protesting from all these people there, it never materialized because why? The security apparatus, the national police, they intimidated all these people. So from King George story I told you earlier, in the Unity Party playbook, they don't let, they're not tolerance. They don't allow protests to happen. Honor Ellen Johnson Sally Watch, they hate protests, but they like to protest. That's it. So we'll see what will happen on Tuesday. But as the people said, all the laws have been broken by Joseph Boakai and cronies. The legislature in turmoil. They don't know what they're doing. Prince, for me, this thing is, I told you people here, it's a distraction. The country don't have money. What the speaker got to do? What the speaker have to do for development of the country? The president and general not working. No point men outside. They just in disarray. The smart people that came, they came to rescue the country. As we said, pressures is hard. Things is tough. The Liberian people make the choice. They say Liberian people make the choice. Me, I will always say Liberian people never make that choice. It's a late Prince Johnson that make that calling, that make that choice. May he so rest in peace. He started voting Nima Kante. He brought Waka to power. And today, they put him on the back burner. And later on, the rest is history concerning him. Today we'll read about him. But he cheated in Nima Kante and brought these people to power because he was greedy. He was greedy, the men that were backing him. He wanted more money. And then they refused to give him money. So he turned the other side. And the side he went on today, see what happening to our country today. So for me, I'm blaming the Liberian people. Liberian people never voted the way people think. It's Prince Johnson and Surrogate that 10 election around. Prince, you were there. I always repeating this. The only thing we never had an interview. They never had an interview with him to really confess. But he know when they did in Nima Kante today that brought the Jeremiah Kuhn and President Baka to power. Daily commodities hierarchy. Prince, if we see the protest pass successfully, Prince, I like what George we are sometimes I can get a little bit rather to say what George we are not talking to say about protest. Prince, you remember the June 7 protest led by Henry Kosa and cronies, the Bwaka at that time, the Benina Ure, the communists, all of them were in that June 7 protest. Political party was in that June 7 protest. And they marched on the nation capital, wanted to petition the president, but the president would come down, and the president never came down. Even they asked the vice president, Drew Howard Taylor, you know the story. Heavy protest, all the political leaders in that country were there. Then you saw the tire shopping protest led by the communists, Louis Brown, all these people. But what baffling me today, the political leader of CDC, worker trading wrong. It's the same people that intimidated his government, tortured his government since 2017 when he 6 months into the presidency. They never made the president to rest until today. They brought us scared tactic. That Bwaga said the country will end when anything happens, and today, by force, they came to power. So it baffled me to see CDC where Georgia can stay today. Enough is enough. Disregard my peaceful man. We are bringing outside over 500,000 people to march on our nation capital. It can happen. That's the only man I believe will speak, and half of millions of people come up. Disregard. You saw what happened in Kenya, Nairobi, when the parliament building in Nairobi, Kenya, the whole world saw that thing. Just for carrying prices up. Not that in the legislature doing in our country, just for carrying prices up. You know the story. Ruto was in America to visit. They bring the parliament building, they destroy Kenya, Nairobi because carrying prices up. Then the Liberian people sitting aside waiting for Janje Bagwe. If it was me for Janje Bagwe, I swear, Prince, he already initiated. Former superintendent, I will never come to that call. I will never lead a protest. That's my take. When you already started a process, people will believe that they have a political 208 because you were former superintendent, then you were part of the CDC. So they would think, a lot of people think that CDC, so they already started that process. They cannot call it off now. It depends on them. But for me, it's just baffling me now. The country leading wrong, and the whole party, the biggest political party in the country, say they will be silent for 5 to 6 years until the Bwaga tenure finish. So the level of the Liberian people, if they feel the country proceeding the right way, then they live by a Prince. But they get the right to protest. Well, I told you, Unity Party people don't allow protest. And to close quick on the topic, I told you I was telling Baba here today, the international community already on the ground will never do anything. They know how Bwaga is proceeding. They're just making statement, but no action. They're just making statement. The American will come with release, Sweden will come with release. These people don't do anything for a nation. They're just there to man up. They're there to make statement, but they can never take action. So Prince, we see a lot of things happening in the country, but Bwaga, they cannot control that country. They're leading the wrong way. It's a distraction. It's a total distraction because the country is broke.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so very kindly. And you can stay on. Or I know we're supposed to be here for like 2 hours. You can stay on if you still have the time. Or,
yeah, almost.
But you can, Sonny. But I'm going to be here for just some few minutes. But I want to say this to all of us that are listening. First of all, I want to send out an announcement. On the 27th of this month, from the 27th to the 28th, we will have a gathering in Iowa. There's going to be a very big gathering of seditions, Wiashians, whatever you're going to call it, and people who support the CDC agenda for a better Liberia in Iowa. So there's going to be this very big program. It's a retreat. It's a meeting. We call it a strategic meeting. So there's going to be this particular strategic meeting that is organized under the CDC USA Reformers. And we want to say all of you are welcome to this particular meeting. Let me just inform you that in this particular meeting, what we are going to be discussing is how we can be able to make a significant comeback. How the CDC USA going forward can be more refined as it relates to engaging what is happening in Liberia. So we are inviting all of you. You are invited to this particular program. All of you are invited, especially those of you around. The states that are around, adjacent states that are around. We are inviting all of you, and we want to say all of you are invited. All of you are invited to this particular program that will be held in Iowa. USAR. Yeah, so all of you are invited. We are asking that each and every one of you, get ready. Let us all go there. Let us discuss the issue as it relates to the development of Liberia, as it relates to the development of our, own nation, as it relates to the development of our political institution. Let us all get ready as we do just that. Let us all get ready, especially those of you who are around adjacent state. And we want to say thanks to each and every one of you because we know that you are doing exceptionally well. We have been receiving series of calls, so we want to say it's going to be open to everybody. In fact, we have T-shirts that are going to be there. We'll be giving T-shirts out for just a donation. We'll be giving T-shirt out. So please, all of you are highly, highly, highly invited. All of you are invited in Iowa, the more where we'll be having our program. Now, as it relates to Liberia, we'll continue to say, fellow Liberians, I always say this. Nobody will do for you what you can do best for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Our people have this parable or this adage. They say, you can take the house to the waterside, but you can't force it to drink. Liberians, if Joseph Numa Boyka will continue to behave in the way, form, and manner he is behaving, is because you empower him to behave the way he is behaving. If Joseph Numa Boyka will change his behavior and govern like somebody who is supposed to govern a nation, it will be also because of you. From all indication, Joseph Numa Boyka have seen that we are spineless.
Mm-hmm.
We have no energy. We are people who talk and do nothing. We are people who will make all of the threats, and at the end of the day, we will not actualize it. That's what he have seen. When Joseph Numa Boyka took over as president, he tested the Liberian people. And probably they did nothing.
Yes. Yes.
Look at what happened in fact, let's forget about even the King Jaw incident. Let's look at what happened before the election. We saw the electoral violence where there were people who were killed. The first death that occurred before the election was what happened in Nimba with Jeremiah Kuhn relative and that of his sedition.
Yes.
You can
Yes.
remember.
Yes.
That was the first ever incident of death that happened in Nimba County.
Yes.
Where there was this particular, party, according to the information, there was this argument. There was a sedition, and then Jeremiah Kuhn, relative, and Prince Johnson, owner people.
Yes.
So there was this argument that ensued. Other people say, CDC will win. The man said CDC will win. And when this argument ensued, 3 guys who belongs to the family member of Jeremiah Kuhn and Prince Johnson party, they beat that particular guy and he lost his life. What came from out of it? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. According to the story, the guys, they were there for like 1 week after they decided to cross the border. According to the information, they come by and say, oh, my man, we are all one family. We didn't even know that the man was relative to us, and and let's forget it. These people were never arrested. They were never arrested. Nothing happened. They walk away just like that. So, look, Joseph Numa Boyka, this man is an old rebel. He knows. So, these are all the things that they were doing to test the system, to see whether, the people serious. To see whether there will be a system that will be able to checkmate them and say, no, but this nonsense cannot happen. You can't intimidate, or you can't kill another person and walk away with impunity. So they test that particular thing, and guess what? Nothing came from out of it. They say, fine. Say nothing came from out of it. Let's go. Let's move on straight to Lofa. We saw what happened in Lofa. We saw what happened in Lofa. From Nimba County, they went
to Lofa. Yes.
Tamba Momo, during the period of the campaign, he was beating. I get the video. I don't like to play the video. But the way that particular brother was beating, He was beaten severely. Beating severely. And at the end of the day, what came of it? Nothing. The people who committed that atrocity against that particular man, only because of his political belief, he did not go fighting anybody. He did not go knocking anybody here, only because of his affiliation with CDC. He was murdered. He was beaten to death. At the end of the day, the best thing that Joseph Numa Boyka could do to tell us that we are spineless, we get no energy, we are people, we get no nothing beyond, or energy said we not get it. Joseph Numa Boyka appointed the very man who led that particular mission to take away another person's life and say, you will become the Internal Affairs Minister of the Republic of
But Prince, let's play devil advocate.
Yes.
At that time, that point I would like to ask you, at that time, as you said, really a documentary, they get the video there. At that time, who control the country? George, we are controlling. Let's play the devil advocate. All our kidding that were going on before the election. Who controlled the security apparatus? Who had a justice minister? Who had a police director? It was George Weah. He never tried to crack down on these people because, listen to me, please, let's call it spade or space. The people threatening the nation. He was president of the Republic of Liberia, commander-in-chief of the armed forces of Liberia. He never said nothing, never made step. So the people saw that weakness of the former president. They said, oh, we can intimidate all of them. And while today they claim to power, Boyka said the country we're in. And the president said down some parliament there. He said, I'm ruling this country. Then you tell your opposition, you're telling me the country we're in? Okay, they're in this country right now. But all of this side out there, they let these people control the whole thing, and today, they see the result today. So the way you say it is a right move, but they put the former government to, they pinpoint the former government to for a failure to. They put the scared of space here.
You know, I agree with you. I agree with your point. You have a point, and I think that is your opinion. But this is why we are raising all of these issues so that people will understand that there is a need for them to be part of this particular assembly, protest, or whatever they call it. Because remember, fellow Liberians, before we go to our brother Louis, everything that is happening in Liberia, all of us who are here, I mean, those of us who are here, we have ourselves connected to Liberia. All of us, we are connected to Liberia.
Mm-hmm.
Family, relationship, business, whatever, we are connected to Liberia. And we cannot sit and allow these people, we cannot sit and allow Mr. Boyka to continue to proceed like this. The first thing that is going to happen to us is that we that are in the United or out of Liberia, so to speak, in the diaspora, we are going to be seriously affected. Money that we're supposed to use to pay our bills, at the end of the day, those money, we have to take it to send it to Liberia. Our projects that we have, they will have to be on hold because we want to take care of family. You cannot have a project in Liberia and then the family there, no food, no nothing, then you say you're doing your project. The project is of no use. And that's the reason why we want to encourage people, this platform wants to encourage people to be part of this particular protest. To be part of this protest. Look, in America here that we're sitting, I can Google just within this month, they have had more than 10 different protests in different areas. In America, where we say the people practice democracy, I can pull it off for you. More than 10 different protests. Why should we sit and allow Joseph Numa Boyka to just have his will? The Supreme Court rule, they ask, and this is the next thing I want us to talk about for the few moments before, the Supreme Court had a ruling on this. Francis Kofa decided that, look, I will take this matter to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court ruled. Joseph Numa Boyka, the Supreme Court even asked the Justice Minister, Oxford Tuwe, and said, Councillor Oxford Tuwe, tell us. We want to hear your own opinion relative to the Rick Maro that is happening. This man, Councillor Oxford Tuwe, said he will not do nothing. He said, I'm not part of it. You're moving from there, and I'm part of it, and not saying anything. He did not talk. He did not give any opinion on this. At the end of the day, Supreme Court came down with their ruling. This man who said he will not talk nothing, he will say nothing about what is happening, he will keep quiet. He was brave enough to say he is writing to interpret the Supreme Court ruling. Either because he was coerced, he was forced, he was intimidated by Joseph Numa Boyka. Something which has caused a very serious problem in Liberia. It has caused a serious problem. So I want to start from my brother Louis Tier. My brother Louis Tier, you are on the ground. What is going on? What are Liberians saying? Because from all indication, I know that the majority of our people, Joseph Numa Boyka now have held the country hostage. He that is supposed to ensure that Liberia is okay, doing well, doing fine, he has held the country hostage. But with this issue of the ruling and the vehement, somebody will say, stubborn and adamant approach of Joseph Numa Boyka that he will not listen, he will do his own thing. What does this mean for us as a people, for our democracy, for the rule of law? Let's hear from you, my brother Louis.
So our rule of law is on trial. Our rule of law is on trial. The Union Party is noted on removing speaker or forcing speaker to resign. They are on record for that.
Okay.
The Justice Minister, the Liberian want President Boyka to dismiss the Justice Minister. Mind you, the Senate said they were not doing any business with the majority black. They were how they asked the Justice Minister to interpret. When the Justice Minister interpret, they only look at their committee or the issue of justice system or justice system. Then the committee advised them, and they decided to go with what the committee told them. Today, we are seeing senators come out to say they do not go by what the bosses are saying. They don't stand by that. There are three branches of government: interfere in their friend responsibility role. The Supreme Court interpret our rule of law and ask the lawmakers to go back in the John Chimo and go to the proper process of proceedings. The only reason why the majority bloc refuses to go to the main chambers to go to the due process are three reasons. Number one, the Union Party want their own speaker. It's very simple. In 2017, when CC wanted their own speaker, after the election, they negotiated with the Union Party. Won a speaker position, and will give her the deputy speaker position. No contest against you. They accepted. They will have Prince Moe become deputy speaker for 3 years. He won whereby no one contested against him. That was negotiation. In that time frame, they fear because they won the election, they can go to the speaker election also win. And they got whipped by Fernando Kofa. Now they want speaker in their favor. Okay. The speaker say you only resign when the referee are done. But the one you resign and should accept Rachel Nambekun as speaker. And that is not the proceeding. If the speaker resign, there should be an election. The new speaker conducted by the deputy speaker. But the guy is saying no. You will resign and they must accept Richard Navakun as speaker. That's not the process. That's not the way it should be done. So Kofa is saying, let's do it the real way. Get your 40 now, I will resign, and there should be an election conducted. These guys don't have the face, they don't have the balls to stand before Kofa. Because all the accounts are not legitimate. So all they want to do, put more pressure and for Kofa to resign. That they did to Every Snow, that they did to
Tyler.
They guys have resigned. But in this case, I'm a lawyer, I know the law, I know the process, I will not resign. Even he can recruit all the officers, take away the security, I will not say resign. Until the right thing are done. A country of Liberia shouldn't be a country where every time we remove speaker illegally because of personal gains. So because of that, the budget has not been passed. They've been put to January 16. So the president asked them to keep working at January 16. That means they don't go for a break. And they're not free. To keep them at January 16, he found he had getting something.
Yeah, paid taxpayer money, yes.
Who that one? Who you help? Do you know how many kids are not in school this year? Over 1.7 million Liberians are not in school this school year. Parents cannot afford. It's not the government concern. They don't care about that. Today, Liberia are calling for the Justice Minister to either resign or President Boga to dismiss him. To President Boga have the face. Now, the first thing the executive is in favor of the removal of Speaker or Kofa. The executive is in favor. That's why he called Kofa to a meeting. Begging Kofa to resign. Who does that? Why you want Kofa to resign? These guys are worried about 2029. So they want to control the budget until 2029. That's what we remove Kofa. The entire saga is about 2029 elections.
We stay far.
That's what they're worrying about. That's what they're worrying about. Because if they have the speaker in their favor, they'll be able to control the budget. They'll be able to take some steady money and keep it somewhere for 2029. They don't want the house to be audited. Kofa wanted to audit the house. They don't want the house to be audited. That's the reason why you saw the deputy speaker joining them. Mind you, under President Jory administration, he was the chairman of Waste Means and Finance in the lower house. He had the vice president. The vice president was a deputy. Was the co-chair. So those guys stole the current resources and invested these things to the very self. So the vice president is 100% supporting the majority bloc. So President Boga is backing a vice president. These guys are worried about 2029. Mark today, who's out? Listen, Mark today. Before 2029, the entire rescue mission was split. Everybody cried their own cry. They believe Boga can work 2029. So everybody cried their own cry. That's why they are forcing, they're doing everything possible to get this deputy speaker, Tomo Fala, who is a called Zoko.
In what?
Poor resources. Clinical Zogo.
Oh, okay.
Clinical Zogo. Poor resources. In which is said today, a man Georgia picked from the playing field. A man Georgia picked from the playing field 2005. And making who he are today, who he is today. Making who he is today. From the playing field to the house. Today he's speaker. Georgia come for meeting, he say, you're not going there. You feel to see Georgia. I stand by you, I speak for the people. Who make you? Where you gonna know that?
Let's hold you there and bring in our sister Fita. How are you? I can't wait to see my sister and I in Iowa. It's going to be a very wonderful time. We're going to bring you all happenings there. Yeah. We're going to be,
wow.
in Iowa. Yeah, we're going to be in
We'll
Iowa.
be cheating. Both of them will be cheating and we'll be
I know,
going
right?
live.
Me, I will protest. I thought I will protest because then we see invitation of Iowa, so I'll
I
protest.
knew. No, that let's get it. Bigger one is for next year. But I want to welcome my sister Fita. How are you, Mama?
I'm great. Sorry for being late. I know our job. We the mother
No,
then
no problem.
whatever we get home, we got other things to do before we get.
Definitely. But fellow Liberians, before my sister Fita come in, let me just burn your heart a bit before she comes in. We will be in Iowa from the 27th to the 28th. This is a time where we will be sitting as seditians. We'll be discussing. We'll be having some real talk. I mean, some real talk. We'll be looking at where our challenges, we'll be looking at our challenges, our strength. We'll be doing a SWOT analysis of our entire CDC, especially USA, under the reformer banner. So we are inviting all of you, those states that are close by. In fact, we are receiving series of calls. People are getting ready. I don't know whether that place will even be able to contain us, the place that we have taken, because from the calls that we are getting is just so many. But again, get ready, Iowa. We will be there. We will be there. The platform will be represented by I and my sister Fita, along with all other persons will be there. Come out and let's have a very wonderful time. Let's discuss the CDC. It's a strategic meeting, it's a retreat. Let's have a wonderful time and let's discuss for the forward march of Liberia, our institution. So all of you are welcome. From the 27th to the 28th of December, we will be there in flesh and in blood. But I want to welcome my sister Fita again. You are welcome, Mama. You hear everything that is happening. Joseph Newman Boyka continued to disrespect the rule of law. Honorable Fonati Kofa, who is the legitimate speaker, Joseph Newman Boyka have decided that not on his watch, the CDC will produce a speaker. He will ensure that Fonati Kofa is not. While the issue is at the court, Joseph Newman Boyka will call Fonati Kofa, the honorable speaker, and say, Mama, please resign. Move from here. Go sit down. What do you make of all of this thing that is happening, Mama? Let's hear from you.
I would say bravo to Fonati Kofa. He stood his ground. First, I said he should leave, but later, shame on Boyka. Shame on Boyka. If he can bribe somebody $3 million just to step down, when his country is dry, like a dry rice, even dry rice said they got some of them moment on it. But Liberia is dry to the point that people is blowing off our phone. Let my son Louis there. I call him my son, my brother, because what that little boy did for me, there's nobody can do that. Not even my sister or my mother. He stood ground in that Liberia there for me and said, before they will test you, they have to kill me first before anybody will get to you. And everything I'm doing in Liberia is through him.
Wow.
People calling for children's school fee, people begging for food. I can get 100 calls a day through him. Begging.
And before you go ahead, my sister, I beg you, I'm sorry. My people, especially those of us in the US, all we are looking for is people that we can trust. Because some people have trust their family members, and unfortunately, with no disrespect, but family members have failed them, some family. Some people have trust other people. And this is a recommendation that some of you may not know where you will find that angel or somebody that may help you. Some people are in the United States today only because they are friends to other people, not family members. They are only friends. And it's good that when people do good, you say it out so that people can know we still have Liberians that we can trust, that may not be connected to us by blood, but they have our back. And I want to use this platform to say thank you, Louis. She spoke volume of what you are doing. Nobody expected that you would do that. Nobody. Go ahead, my sister Fita. Go ahead, Mama.
So if he can spend, he can bribe his let's say Konati Fonati Kofa 3 million just to remove him. Why he can't use that $3 million to rescue her people in the country? Christmas coming, children crying for Christmas present, no school fee, no food, and you bribing one person, just one person, $3 million. So if you have that $3 million, why you can't support your people in the country that's suffering? It's kind of basic. Bribing somebody, begging the person. And I like the way Francisco Kofa is standing his ground. If you have that $3 million, go support your country. Support your people that are in need. I don't need it. I'm not going nowhere. And he's not going nowhere. He's gonna stand his ground, and we're gonna be behind him from day 1 to day 12. Enough is enough. You can say because you're United Party, so everybody must be United Party. So tell me that when other presidents they were there, they don't have other people that serve another party that is working with them. What's so much you're trying to do in the government that you're trying to get rid of everybody that work with Jowia? What have you done to you? But that space will not go. It's not going nowhere. Fonati Kofa he's going nowhere. And no matter what he do, what he say, and when it come to the same thing the other time I watched Spoon TV, I said door, spoke and said if he don't stop, then we will make him to step down. They got angry and took him from the show. And tonight I'm on our own platform. If Joseph Nima Bwaka don't quit, we're going to make him to step down. Let me see anybody that will come on the show here and can say why she said that. That was Spoon TV, but this one is Spring Sherry. If Joseph Nima Bwaka don't stop bothering this man, we will ask him to step down too. Because it's our power, we the citizen, to tell him to step down, whether he like it or not. Why you keep bothering this man? If you have the millions of dollars, why you can't help your country and do something better with it? Develop the one country here. As you said that you were coming to rescue, why you can't rescue the country here? But you are killing these people in the country. The system here is not easy. People calling left and right, looking for money to eat. When you're having all the millions of dollars, you spending and lavishing on nonsense. So why you told the Liberian government and the Liberian citizen that you were coming to dance with the devil, so that the devil you dancing with now? So the devil you try to dance with, we all will dance with that devil. We all will dance with that devil. There will be no more shutting mouth. We all will talk. Fonati Kofa is going nowhere, and no matter what he do for natural judgment, he's not going nowhere. Whatsoever they want him to do, let them come and bring their proof and show. And when they hold their ground, then he will leave. Or if not, he's going nowhere. Enough is enough. What kind of people is there? You get yourself name called rescue, but you people are not rescuing, you're killing. You people are harming Liberians. Then when Yeka talking, they say Yeka crazy. Yeka is not crazy. He's normal. He know what he's saying. He know what he's saying. Enough is enough. Is that every time you get people a job and then 2 days time you take them from them? You employ somebody 2 days time, then you deploy them? What kind of government are you? What kind of president are you? We are sick and tired of this man here. Really, really tired of him. I'm going to stop for now, Prince. Enough is enough. If you want Fonati Kofa to step down, then he himself will step down because we don't need him. We don't need no person that will be PPI himself. I don't want to say so. And I got more diaper I'm bringing up for him. They must get ready for me.
Thank you so much.
More diaper for him.
Thank you so much. Let's go to our brother Jake. My brother Jake.
Fita on fire, man. Fita for Liberia on fire. Yeah, please.
especially before you go in and have your say with the issue of Monrovia, the MCC, Monrovia City Corporation. They are putting down about 80 plus members only because they said these 80 plus people are associated with the CDC. They came at the time the CDC took over, so they are putting them down. We saw at the National Election Commission where they said they were putting down almost about 80 plus person because these people protested and said they want their benefits. All over the place, this government is just doing things that is completely unorthodox. Let's hear from you, my brother. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, Brother Prince, Louise, Fita on fire. Prince, I told Liberian people here, the listener, you share this video, please. Let wait says here that the only solution, let wait, they says here 2029, then the Liberian people can make that decision again. Whosoever running, they can make that decision. I told people, I break a lot of things down here before. The government is broke. I can challenge anybody. The government don't have money. They don't have nowhere to change to get money. Half our natural resources already depleted. They depleted. Our iron ore, our rubber, our timber, all these things depleted. Our timber, our three major resources depleted. Lamco, now Mida Syrian Command. They dug that whole rail, only the iron ore we had. Over 70 years, over 70, the Swedish American company used to call Lamco. They dug all our resources, everything gone. I'll tell Liberian people here, resources are finished. They must start dreaming. Resources are finished. Mita Syria coming out to take the balance resources. Your timber industry, the timber industry was a billion dollar industry. You cut all your trees, you never plant trees. 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, you never plant trees. You destroy the whole forest land. You never plant trees. It takes 10 to 15, 20 years for trees to grow. Our rubber, nothing. So now our resources depleted. So where we can take money from? We are a country that can beg. A country. You saw the past government. George was all around hustling, coming to Qatar, coming to the UAE, all these places. We're in a serious trouble. You ask any great economist, you're asking, like we're in a serious trouble. The smart guys, they say they're in power now. They cannot control the country because the country is broke. The country is broke. Look at the budget. They say projecting $800 million. $800 million for 5 to some billion people beside development. Half our budget go on salary and expenditure. Not even development. I saw the United Party manifesto. They talking about $8.5 billion. They are normal people. Well, we even have we can even provide $2 billion. Come on, $2 billion good. I know who then teaching these people. Let them go read. Let them go study. The birth of broke nation. I can debate anybody, anytime. I saw communists and making statement way back. All the birth of rich nation. They are dreaming. Any president come to power, you will find it difficult. It can be whosoever. You can get a doctorate degree. We are broke nation. Seriously broke nation. So this not strange to me. I swear to God, this is not a strange thing because I live also. I've seen it too now. That before we used to say, oh, I'm small, all about a rich country, about a rich country. How can Liberia be a rich country? We're not a rich nation. But the only thing that blessing us today, we get less population with 5 million plus people. Suppose with a 10 million, 12 million people, we kill one another. We are a broke nation. The people come to power now, they see now, they cannot control it. They can't do anything. Then Kafan in there, they say they are the brain for finance, all of them. They see power now. The city somewhere to where the war been, they harmonize the country. Because they know our expenditure was too high. So they harmonize to face that country. They had to get to the joint where no one knew it. Besides harmonization, that country going to crumble. If there was no harmonization, because the wage bill was high. So they have the only way to harmonize the country. And what today, they bring a Samuel Tuer and the president and other people that surround the president that had a continuous since here. The president spent over $1. Let me tell you, the president, the government of CDC spent over $1.7 billion. over 1 in the 6-year period for only wages and for salary and expenditure. So Prince, we're a broad nation. So all that thing they're doing, the braga is a distraction. The horse are distraction. Everything are distraction. They're not talking about bread and butter issue anymore. They don't talk about bread and butter. The University of Liberia free anymore. YFP, they don't talk about all these things. So they're taking a particular balance here to distract the Liberian people. Let's see what will happen for the next 2025. If they can play the match one in Chinche, I hope for my country. Because other countries that around us growing. But I will say here tonight, we in a serious deep trouble. So we need help. We need to go to IMF, the World Bank, to borrow money, to borrow billions of dollars. That's the only way. That's the only way we'll keep on a lot of things there. Because our infrastructure then break down. Our medical team, everything break down. Peter, you are in the country now. So Prince, it's a little bit frustrating to talk this year. I'm always repeating this thing here, but nobody wants to add it to it. Like we're a broke nation.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. I want to ask Louis this question. This issue of Prince Johnson, the late death. Before the death of Prince Johnson, we saw what happened to the late senator. This man complained, even on his pulpit, how he was neglected by this government, how the president of the republic refused to take his call, how Jeremiah Kun, his own boy that he brought on board, nurtured him politically. Jeremiah Kun has sided with the political, let's say, demigod, that is Joseph Numa Boyka, and forsake him completely. On his dying bed, this man was in tears, crying. To the extent that he had to take his daughter to Darius DeLong and say, I beg you, please help my daughter and give my daughter a job. Immediately after the death of Joseph Numa Boyka, of Jeremiah, how you call Prince Johnson, we saw Joseph Numa Boyka organizing a party. A party. Traditionally for us, as Liberians, in all of our culture, all of our culture, 16 tribes in the Republic of Liberia. Anytime such a thing happens, even those of us here in the US, we also celebrate it. Whatever we are doing, once it comes to the death of either a close friend, a family member, we forsake everything. For example, look at our sister Fita. Just this few days, lost her mother. Friends identify with her. And her boss gave her, said, look, go to Liberia, take the time off, go and sympathize with the family. There were other things she had doing. The family members here, maybe the kids here, other stuff, other projects. She put everything to halt just to look at that particular, or to ensure that she gave the Oma a befitting burial, a good memorial. Joseph Numa Boyka, the man that brought him to power, only for us to see that this particular Joseph Numa Boyka, oh wow, okay, brother, I know. Just to only see that this Joseph Numa Boyka choose that I will forsake this man and I will go to have my party where I will collect money from people. I will sit down and be able to enjoy myself. My question is, okay, I will just go to our sister Fita, since Louis, his internet. What do you make of this behavior of Joseph Numa Boyka? Okay, I think our brother is back. Our brother is back. So, my brother Louis, what do you make of the behavior of Joseph Numa Boyka, a man who brought him to the presidency, forsaking that man to go dance cha-cha-sra, to go drink wine? Let's hear from you, my brother. He just, in 2 minutes, and then we'll go to our sister Fita, and we'll come to our brother Jake, because we have all these. Yeah.
The old man took grudge in a heart for former senator, or the late Senator Prince Johnson. You can recall during the President Boga's inauguration speech, he talked so he did mention the issue of war crime code in his speech.
Yeah.
The Sunday following that inauguration, the listener Johnson to his church talked about that speech. He said, for the people to wrestle good into the president's speech, why they should include welcome quote. Senator Johnson was not happy about that. And he said, as soon as the president reached the era concerning the welcome quote, he wanted to faint. President Baga held that as a grudge. I repeat, President Baga kept that as a grudge against the late Prince Johnson. For that reason, that was one of the reasons why he did not pick the call of the senator that he passed. When the former president Weah went to the US, to the CIA headquarters, keep on there. Boga Liberian believe, including the late senator, I can very recall on one of my shows, June 20th or the 21st, 2023. The late senator phoned in on my show. I still have the recording today. Thinking that President Weah went to the CIA headquarters to sell him Prince Johnson. That if he win 2023, he will bring Walgram Code and take Prince Johnson over. President Baga was very afraid that after he win election, doing business with Prince Johnson, the US government would not want to support him. The two reasons led to President Baga not answering Prince Johnson call. He wouldn't use Prince Johnson to win Nima County. The week that the listener died, you were above to make peace with former President George Weah.
Yes, on a Saturday. Yes, true.
They had a conversation. He was about to make peace with his son that he passed. It's also shameful and disgraceful that Prince Johnson was begging President Baga to Senator DeLong to give his daughter a job. It's a disgrace. I fought for you to get you what you want. At the end of the day, should I be begging for a job for my children? There's a shame and disgraceful part on the president. Moving on to the celebration. Where I agree, no one played the devil, the late senator. When he died, we expected the president to suspend his birthday celebration. But he didn't do so. Oh God, you already planned his celebration, so it can be postponed. Where is your sense of immunity? Where is your sense of immunity as a leader? Suspend everything. But he doesn't care. President Baga don't care. You cannot change anything. You are the president. You cannot change it. So you don't care. Even though if you have AC in favor, you know Liberia will not voting. So you don't care. Liberia will ask him question, what's the immunity of the man? Someone who supported him, maybe president died. When you fought to celebrate birthday, that brings it back to the AFL. When you reclaim for 100,000 to celebrate the Armed Forces Day, when the AFL soldiers' wives took the street to protest, the birthday celebration was cancelled of the Armed Forces. The Armed Forces Day was cancelled just because they protested. Now someone died. A man who made you president died. A senator died. A king of the country died. But he said, to hell with that. I will celebrate my birthday. Where's your humility? Where's your sense of reasoning? But trust me, you'll go for the funeral to bury him. You'll be there, say they cry. When there's no value, you do not value him. I'll start the Prince, and I'll continue from there.
Thank you so much. My brother Jake, let's just hear from you as you conclude. Go ahead.
Yeah, Prince, let me say something. Thank you. Let me say something concerning the Prince Johnson quickly because I don't want to waste my time on it. Prince, me, I will take different direction. I won't blame Bouaka. Me, I call it spade or spade. I would never bring Bouaka, Prince. I bring the Prince Johnson, may so rest in peace. Prince, let me ask you, like, when people question you, the followers there. Prince, I don't want to name me millionaire in like when they can call Prince Johnson name.
Yep.
Peter, you know the call Prince Johnson name, Alexander Comey, George Weah, and they can call Benin Ayu, and they can call that name sister.
Yes.
They say, yeah, they say the men. Yeah. Thank you. Let's see. According to spade of space here, they say he worth over $20 million, $15 million. He's a senator. He's a senator for 18 years. Then he won one election. The honor Ellington said they were making $15,000 a year more with benefit. He built a big university. So I believe Prince Johnson never had that money people believe in. He only had asset. So if I get $20 million, if I worth 20 million, if I get total all my things and my assets, including my money, I get over $20 million. Peter, you're living in America, you know what? If I'm multi-millionaire, I will go pay jail for my daughter to get job. If I cannot even pick up my call, if I put you to power, you pick up my call. Without worrying, I get my multi-million dollar. I can bring doctors anytime I'm sick. I can put them private thing to come attend to me. So all the money will be, let me tell you, Peter, some are in the West now. All this money people were talking about, they are all audio money. When I say audio, not exact. All that multi-millionaire thing they were talking, they are all audio money. So for you betting Jeremiah Kun, for all these things that we're hearing, so it surprised me. So today, you are asking the former president to for such a huge amount of money because they never gave it to you. You turn him accounted to Joseph Walker. And today, see what happened? So you won't tell me these people they don't have this kind of money. Fita, you down there, see that you can get $2 million. You don't care who will call you or not. Even you friend with somebody.
Of course.
Because money alone is comfort. Then you senator for 18 years and you want re-election. Then your university then going on. Then you're passing your daughter to get job where your daughter cannot work for you in your private university. So all these things, the story not really clear. For me, the story not really clear. So all that thing they used to say, all these guys get money, they never had that money. But you are richer than Bouaka. Because Bouaka became president now. If you not pick up your cord, it will affect you. There was something. Let me tell you, Prince Johnson, they ought to say after the MDR, let it do something for Prince Johnson. Let it lower kill Prince Johnson. Prince Johnson had all land condition. He was sick for a very long time. But the sickness destroyed his immune system. But because he was sanctioned, he couldn't travel. He couldn't travel to other neighboring countries. So let me tell you, it's not just fall down from the barrel and die. No, there's not a foul play. He had a all land condition, long time. So when they make that up, they say when the government come and say what kill Prince Johnson, they already know the story. But for me, not because the president snapping or Jeremiah King snapping, not because he called. So they treated him bad because he treated George Weah bad also. They call it spade or spades. Please. May so rest in peace.
Thank you so very kindly. Thank you so very kindly, my brother. Let's go to our sister Fita. My sister Fita, you are seeing what is happening. This government has deliberately decided that they will disrespect all of the laws that we have on the book. They are doing their own thing. As I speak to you, generator of Patrick Honor is making more money than 10 employees at the level of the Ministry of Education. I am saying the generator of Patrick Honor is making more money than 10 employees at the ministry or at MCC or the Ministry of Education. Every day they're putting our people down. The level of school-going kids have dropped. You can say it better because every day your phone, they are buzzing your phone. People are calling you left, right. People you know, people you don't know, where, there, here, no. Everywhere people are calling. As I speak to you, the drugs intake amongst young people, according to the report will soon be out, it has increased because these young children that are supposed to be in school are not in school. They are on the streets corner, and people are now using the occasion to exploit them. With all of these things that are going on, my sister, what say you? Let's hear from you, Mama. And then we'll take our leave and call it a day.
What I'm going to say about this whole issue with Prince Johnson and Joseph Nima Barker backing, exactly what Jake said is it is. I can assure myself that they don't really have money. Because you and I in America here, we know what we got and what we don't have. If you are a big multimillionaire, when they see you, you know, the money is written all over on you. But you can't be that kind of snappy looking person. Then you say you are a multimillionaire. What is the money? You can't provide for your family. So what is the money? The need is just there. What I assume, and I think that happening to these people in Liberia that call themselves multimillionaire, is they want to show up. They just want to feel like, yes, I went to Ben Anure house. I saw Ben Anure. But did he have money? I don't know. But he lived better life. I saw his living condition, cars and things. But did he have money in the bank? No, I don't know. But he looked better to me. But Ben Anure used his hair and his body is not suffering. He got all his children in good position. They work in the bank. Some of them have good position. Why Prince Johnson did not do the same thing? Why he have to be the one begging people to give his children job? And went to Alexander Kume to go back. That's the wrong person he went to. Because Ben Hanako Bwaka and Koska, you know the game they play with Alexander Kume, they ate that man money. Over $50,000 US. And even went back. He told Koska to go back and go ask for some more money. And Koska said, I'm not doing it. You made me to take $50,000 US from them man and you don't do nothing. You promised him to be a vice president and you didn't get him the position. So I have no face of going back to this man. What I get drafted, let me tell you, they said the one they called real drafted, the several drafted, I want to make it. He don't give a damn about anybody. Anything that will make him happy, that's all he wants. Your senator, the man that put his head on chopping board, that died for you and gave you vote and let your wear down. That's the man we're backing you. Secondly, the man died, then you celebrating birthday. Birthday. Just like my back, what kind of birthday you celebrating? Are you 18 years old or 20 years old? Then you couldn't take action on your senator death. Or you celebrating birthday. That's the power of being greedy. That is ungrateful people right there. And you're not saying nothing here when they say Severuna, many Timini, that they're right there. These people are so mean. They pretend to be human beings, but they are not. They are not. That man took $2 billion and carried to Severuna, came out and go spend it while his people in Liberia are dying, they're crying, they're begging. Liberia, good for you. Oh, I like the way Joseph Boakai using you. It's rather good for you. You see, when the people speak that English, it says it's better to stay with the devil than the angel you have not seen. That's me a reason. It stood for a reason. Job Yabba for 6 years. You people saw the improvement a little bit that he established. You people did not, you're not appreciated. You cry. You want it better for Liberia. John, we are a Buka dancer. But this woman is more than even the Buka dancer now. He's more than even the person that can kick ass. You know, Americans say, I will kick your ass. He's mourning them. He don't give a damn what anybody feelings. He do what he want to do. He rock. I always say Joseph Yamapaka rock because he don't care. If you have your problem, you take care of it yourself. That's you, and that's the kind of government he running over there. I mean, Liberians, you open your ears, your eyes, and you're seeing it for yourself. We are not going 1 year yet. This is what happening in the country already.
Sure.
It's a shame. It is a shame. I just, I always say that, may his soul rest in peace, PYG. He asked for it and he got it. He never thought it was going to be like this. Yes, he did. He knew. These people, they are betrayers. They are the biggest hypocrite. They care less for anybody's feelings. Everything should just be about Dean. See what I did a few days. A coach from our president, John Manuia. Christmas, New Year, school days, that make it do everything for students. I came on show the few days. I said, look, I'm Jowia's daughter. I'm giving away Christmas present. I got a list tomorrow that I'm supposed to be sending money out, Prince. This is what Georgie do for his country. This is what John Manuia do for his people. How many of these Joseph Baka people that not do something they hear, not here? Let Pope Prince just say, oh, sir. Christmas coming, your children in the country, your people in the country, they're crying, they're weeping. What have you done for the people? Not even one piece of paper. Not even dry dropping. He cared less for nobody. Well, we're supposed to know better, but the man that spoke in English, he said when it calls him to dance with the devil to become president, he will. And the devil is dancing in the country now. He's performing. He's performing. Like I said, and like we said, and he forced Fanatic Kofa to come down. We will put him down. We will make sure we will support Yeke Koluba and he will step down. Whether they like it or not. And that's the time they will know the power of the citizen. We will see what will happen in our country. I will stop there for now.
Thank you so much, my sister Fita. Thank you so much for taking up the time. I know, sometimes it is very, very personal because you receive call on a daily basis. Somebody will say, you that is in the shoe, that you understand what is going on. And I know how it is personal to you, especially everything that is happening in Liberia. You are a mother, you are a wife, you are somebody else's nephew, a niece. And you feel everything from every angle. From the mother angle, you feel it. As a Liberian, you feel it. As somebody who wants to contribute to your people with the little that you have, with all of the bills and expenses that we have here in the United States, that you stay extending hands. So I know you feel it from every angle. So when you speak, you are not only speaking as somebody who have the time to appear on the social media, but you speak from your own belly. You speak like your entire family is affected. Your children are affected. Your everything, is affected. I want to say thank you so very kindly for all that you continue to do for our people, for the help that you are giving, for everything that you are doing. We do appreciate it. And we say continue your good work. It is not easy in this country. None of us are rich. The bills are above our heights. But with all these things, you can still have the time to identify with your people, to share with your people. I want to say thank you. You can still have the time with all of the busy schedule to come here and share your own thoughts about what is happening in Liberia. I want to say thank you so very kindly. I can't wait for us to get to Iowa, where we have time with our families, other people who are part of the CDC, where we will sit and we will talk about our own CDC, behind closed doors. All of us sit down and talk. I want to say thank you, and we are looking forward to the program in Iowa. Again, from our end, I want to say have yourself a God blessed night. My regards to the family, and thank you so much for everything you do. Thank you.
Thank you, Prince. And the other time I had a show, I invited friends and family that are around Iowa, Des Moines, and I keep doing that. People, you shouldn't think that because the first people went there and then we are coming with another group. It's not about that. Something is not right and we're trying to put it in place. It doesn't matter. It's still the same CDC in America.
Sure.
We are one family, we are one brothers and sisters. If something is not working towards the other, we can still segregate and we can still separate it and make it work together. So you shouldn't feel hurt. You shouldn't feel like, oh, why the other people had a CDC meeting and they are coming with another group. Of course, they have so many associations in America here. So we can do the same. If you are if you feel like the other people is not welcome you, you can join the other people. We still want. We still going to be one person and one people, one family.
Sure.
You people are welcome. Your share is true. Your miss show. Anybody who not got nothing to do, that is part of this Christmas pressing, the part of the Christmas celebration. Come and join us in Iowa Des Moines.
Sure.
And celebrate with us. We are not separate anything here. There's the same CDC.
Sure.
It doesn't matter whether we have 2 groups or 3 groups. We're still going to make it work together.
Definitely.
In 2029, you will see our faces in Liberia. This is real CDC that coming to Liberia to help Joia 2029. I say it and I will do it. I'm there.
Thank you so very kindly, my sister, for everything. Thank you. And fellow Liberians, we also want to say thanks. Have yourself a God bless day, Mama, and bye from our end. Bye.
Good night.
Good night. So at this time, fellow Liberians, there is the information. We want to say all of you are welcome to Iowa Des Moines. We will be in Iowa, and the reason why we are going to Iowa is to be able to sit around the table as citizens and discuss and have an earnest discussion among ourselves. The way forward, what can we do to make it different? How can we, as CDC USA, put everything together to ensure that victory is for us come 2029? From the 27th of December to the 28th, we will be in Iowa, and all are invited. It is open to all. It is open to all. On this note, my people, we want to say thank you so very kindly. We appreciate you, and have yourself a God bless day from our end. Love you all. Bye.